my 3-pound bag of Skittles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Weird flex, but okay. I'm
welcome to the stream. We're still just waiting on some people to join and start.
And cheddar brisket sandwich from Firehouse Subs to get here.
Then we shall begin.
I'm fucking pumped. I got the large where it's
Firehouse.
like a 1.5 feet. Fucking pumped, dude.
I'm waiting for my dad to get back. He said he was gonna go get milk. It's been 20 minutes. I'm scared.
Hello.
Them lines be long.
Are you able to stream your screen?
I your dad.
So I can have a look.
Yeah, everything's actually fine.
Yeah, can you hear me?
It's just standing in line.
Oh, should work now.
Can't figure out the self-checkout, so he has to ask for help.
Like
waiting for an attendant.
Are you able to stream your screen so I can see?
Milk from a gas station.
Hold on.
Yeah, I mean, you
St.
can. Ollie,
Louis.
I don't have to walk
Only
to
in bag
Shoppette
form.
anymore, so I get my milk at a normal store.
I'm only able to like share screen.
Okay,
So how do I do
PlayStation
that?
is Bucky's.
But they have
Like,
like
stream
people who monitor the self-checkout.
Yeah, share screen. Like
The
that.
entire time, I'm like, if you're just gonna fucking stand there, why don't
So
you
is
just
it in
show
here?
me?
Yeah.
Actually,
Click on your name and
Yeah,
then
why don't they just close the self-checkout?
1054, and then click on my name in there.
Do some grocery shopping. There was no actual fucking register.
Well,
It was
which
all
one is
self-checkout.
So is it top one?
Oh.
I think this is
Good.
too American for me to
Oh, I see.
understand.
I'm like,
Oh,
Jesus
wait.
Christ, yeah, no
Wow.
one's gonna get fucking jobs now.
12
In
1054.
America,
Click
it
on your
is
name
an
again.
moral
I
imperative
think you're on
to go to
version
the self-checkout aisle.
2.11. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the ones I have.
So go
there's
close
fucking cameras
close
sitting right over you
TeamSpeak. Go
on each
connections
register.
disconnect
Bring a
Okay.
gun.
or whatever. Yeah.
Wait.
You know,
Close it.
Just
Ring
just
it
close
up.
it.
Ring it up as bananas, everyone knows.
Go to your Arma launcher
Banana
and
shake.
go down to the bottom of Discord.
Just search for
and
the
click
product.
share your
It's gonna
screen
be,
above your name.
This
banana discount.
Let me-
55-inch television is coincidentally banana.
There we go. Okay.
And then where?
Click the three
Oh,
little
TeamSpeak.
dots. No.
My
Go
fault,
back to
I don't know how
Acre.
to use the
Oh.
machine. It's not like it came with instructions.
Hold on, something's happening.
Sakes.
Ah, Jesus.
Since
Jonah's
I
a
am
fucking
major
wizard.
You gonna answer that?
I think I'm gonna have to crash it.
Got
the
him! Got him!
program,
You
Come
lit the
back
fire.
because I'm not waiting on it.
I got him.
The wizarding world of TRU.
Below the message for
Pyromancer.
yeah, just go to Acre 2 itself. Sorry, I don't know why I'm broadcasting on TeamSpeak.
Rookie mistake, Dozer.
Oh, do you even have it
cool.
enabled?
That's weird.
That's probably,
Oh,
that probably
I
doesn't
see.
help.
Because
Yeah.
hold on. Let me see. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
And do you have the new mod list, or are you using the old one?
I have. What do you mean? Have we changed
Christ.
it? Already?
Did you grab the mod list from the ping from like yesterday or the day before?
No.
Well, that's probably not. Yeah, you probably need to do that first.
You know what I miss from Achilles?
So
Mod?
download the file from I think it's on the Arma
Players
mod
do
list
anim-
channel here,
force some players to do animations.
and then import that.
It'd be a fun thing to like combine into an SCP up. Just like you step in the wrong area. It's like, nope, you're just stuck in a fucking pose now.
You're stuck T-posing. Get
Why is
used
it
to
sending
shit
me
ass.
to some link? I can't access the
touch that.
freaking link when I press download on it. Just downloads my freaking files.
What do you mean?
The file it won't download to my
Look at these
files.
boyos standing. Next to the
sending
fire.
me to some link, and
Absolute goobers.
I can't access the link.
You gotta sit closer. That way your shins feel like they're on fire. Come
Can
on.
you share your screen instead of just the Arma launcher so I can see what you're doing?
Gotta stand
Yeah,
in
sure.
the fire so your shins are on fire.
It's next level getting warmed by the fire tactics.
There we go.
Yeah,
See,
okay.
the
Yeah,
fire
click that.
doesn't warm you
Yeah.
because it's close to you. The
Yeah,
fire
I
warms you
can't
because you're on
access the
fire.
freaking link.
Yes.
What do you
How
mean?
could
What's
I
it
be cold
saying?
when I
All I
am
see is that it's not doing anything.
And that gives everyone a warm, fuzzy feeling in their femurs.
Oh, hold on.
Again, could you stream your screen instead of just Discord, like the whole
Yeah.
thing? I can't
I have to
I
like
can't tell
share
what's
them
going on.
individually. It's sending me to like this,
What the
and
fuck?
I have to ask him for it.
Meow.
Okay, hmm.
It do be a cat.
I don't know what we're gonna be able to
So
do then. We can try and fix Arma at least. Otherwise, I just don't
You
know.
have a sore ass.
Our mod list hasn't changed so much that
sore
it
ass.
should matter, but that's a little
Yeah.
annoying. Go back to the Arma launcher.
Okay, let me. Oh, hold on, let me stream.
How do you not know what you didn't, what you knocked over?
I don't turn on the lights in my basement.
Click the three little dots.
Actually, that's
Click
okay,
on
like,
click on
so
Acre
that's
2.
Neanderthal.
Yeah, and then click the three little dots there.
Are you not carrying a PPSH? Not why say PPSH?
Does it come up with other options? I can't tell. It doesn't look like it.
And now I
Oh,
want
so
to
it has
Hard to see in
repair.
the dark.
Yeah, click repair.
Get it.
Do that first.
Okay,
And when that's
Sorry,
done,
don't
then click the three little dots and click open
there we
local
go,
files.
that
Look,
works.
if you
Oh,
give
there
me a
it is.
PPSH with a 71 round
Wait,
drum mag, I will
open
take it. I don't care
local
if it's got a
file.
maximum range of 30 meters.
I only see it open as a
Yeah, you see,
local
that's
mod.
irrelevant. You just gotta aim up higher, and then it's just. You know,
No, just
I-
try launching Arma
at
again
that
and
point,
see if it
it's
comes
just
up with the
artillery.
auto install document.
Barrage. It's like when I
Okay.
used to drop darts on people.
Yeah, if
do
you
that.
indirect.
Basically, as
indirect
Arma's
fire with
launching, as it
PPSH,
loads
you can
add-ons, you
range
should
all the
see
way out to
another window
68
that's just like
meters.
plain
Yeah,
white
it's fucking
text,
great.
and you want to click yes or install or like proceed or whatever. It should
What you
auto
do
install AK.
is you ambush an armored vehicle
Like
using
the
that,
update.
and they'll be convinced it's raining and they'll stay inside.
Some sound logic.
Thank you, sir.
So, Dozer, where's this round table?
It's taking time just because Hans is still trying to get his acre updated.
Oh, and even
Oh, here we go.
square
Yep.
table.
I think I
Dozer,
got
how
the
are you gonna
Rapers.
round a table if we don't have a
Alright.
table?
Nice.
It
Okay,
said
yeah.
like 12 point something, so.
I'll check TeamSpeak now. Oh yeah, you actually need to jump into the TeamSpeak, Hans. The beta. Check if
Yeah,
you got the
I
right version.
already did that.
Bobo Radius and Ditcon.
Cool, looks like you got it. Nice. I'm gonna jump out of Discord now.
Okay.
I will see you in the art.
Okay.
And yeah, when you do get permission to install the mod list, probably update that, yeah, because we've had a few mod list changes. Shouldn't affect your op today, but yeah, worth grabbing the update when you can.
What does a mod do exactly?
Well, it's updates. It's like lots of changes. We got rid of like some mods, we added some mods. And like, you know, as we go into new campaigns, you'll have to update the mods.
Oh.
Did I ever put...
So fixing that
Don't,
not being able to download.
automatically update or
Forget.
Yeah,
I'll
that our
probably
mod
have to,
list
like-
changes.
Okay.
Like some
How come
mods
we
we'll
need
use
to
for true, and then
Venture
other mods we
into the
won't.
lands.
oh, I
Flamite.
think I know what you're talking about.
Like, let's say you're running like a Star Wars unit. You have the Star Wars mods,
Oh,
and then with our unit, you don't have the Star Wars mods. That's what I mean.
Turn my flashlight off.
So
when
if we
I'm
make
doing
changes
Okay.
to that mod list, like add stuff or take stuff away, you need the updates.
DEF CON, you
Yeah.
are destined to
Also
have
the-
bright shoes.
thing isn't popping up on for me
Getting
anymore.
my
So
consent.
I I think it's
The
fixed.
permission was never
Okay,
a
so-
factor.
Cool, cool.
I can't speak now. Oh, I can actually.
No, you got tracked for it.
There you go.
All right, now we're here.
Sorry about that. We had some trouble with Acre and mods.
Yeah.
Gotta
Alright,
go give
boys,
him
let's-
some NPCs.
Round table time.
All right. So yeah, first of all, thank you for coming, and thank you for being patient with all the hiatuses. We've had a pretty rocky last couple of months in terms of just real life stuff, so I appreciate you all for sticking by us, and I hope that today's going to be a fun return to form. But yeah, Lola and I were talking after a couple of ops, and like, it's obviously been more than a year. We're almost at our, I think, 2-year anniversary at this point. So I think it's time to maybe just get some discussion going around like what you guys want to see from the future of the unit. If you guys are happy with the vibe, if you're happy understanding like how we operate or like what squads do, stuff like that. Is there anything you want to say, Lolly, before we proceed into like specific questions?
I will wait on everyone else's input first.
What do you mean by that?
I'll
Like,
just let everyone
Their
else
input on
talk
specific
first.
questions, or
Yeah.
Okay, so I remember I wrote some notes. Give me a second. Yes, okay. So we'll get to a point where everyone has a chance to have their say, and also if you guys have any questions too, like a normal PTS basically, as well. But first, I just wanted to look at, yeah, basically like the first couple points that started it, we're looking at like, we had a kind of op that felt like a little bit rough in terms of a couple of like mentalities. And like, I guess I just wanted to address those first. Like, firstly, attendance, like, was something I brought up in one of the announcements. Like, I don't necessarily need people to be here all the time. And like, if you've got real life stuff on, that's completely fine. But also, like, I kind of want to make sure, like, if we have an active core people, like, unless they have a reason not to, try and show up, like, if possible. Especially if they're team leaders and stuff, just because it helps coordination a lot better. But that being said, we've obviously been operating as, like, kind of Milsim-y. Not super full Milsim. We've obviously seen more hardcore units. But, like, you know, we've got first person only. We use Acre. We use, you know, a couple of things to make it feel more like a military sandbox. So I guess going forward, like, is that something we want to keep? Or are we wanting to do some more, like, sci-fi stuff? Or are we wanting to change themes at all? Like, I don't feel personally that stale with it, but at the same time, like, I'm not against the idea of furthering the timeline, so it's more futuristic, either. Probably not moving into something like an established universe, like Star Wars or Halo or something, but like our own lore, but futurized, I could see. Because that was like an original idea, was like doing like Scion conflict mods and stuff like that. So it's something we could maybe look at. Something I haven't really talked to Lolly a whole lot about, but something I wouldn't be against necessarily. So yeah, I guess just like,
thinking Scion conflict.
yeah, like your guys' ideas for how to do, like, keep the unit fresh, I guess, and keep like everyone interested. But I had some other points here about like, I guess be aware of AI doing like flanking, insurgency tactics, no place is safe. I want to like make sure if I'm leading the platoon, everyone still feels that they've got a bit of autonomy in squad culture. But basically, like, if it feels a little bit too loose tactically, to like let me know and make sure that we have a clear plan each mission. Obviously today, one of the issues hasn't happened at all, which was like people knocking each other out and just shooting each other. So I'm proud of you all for that, because that was something that was starting to grind my gears a little bit. Was just constantly shooting each other at the start of the ops, meaning the Zeuses had to basically, like myself and Lolly, had to constantly like Zeus heal people. It was kind of like disrupting, getting people set up. But that's stopped. So again, that's not something that needs to like really be addressed. I think a lot of those issues might have just petered out because we've had a big break. So I'm not going to go over them in like detail, and we'll probably just move straight on to ideas, feedback, vibe, Starting with Scuff.
I don't have ideas.
Alright.
All right. Are you enjoying TRU? Is there something you'd like to do better? Is there something you want us to do better?
Yeah, I like it. My brain is just not working today because I've been up since the ass crack of dawn.
That's fair enough. If you think of anything later or another day, don't hesitate to put it in like channels so we can like see it later. If it comes up at a
Have
weird
I
time.
ever hesitated to cry at you about like the most minor of inconveniences?
No, but just it felt like it needed to be said. All right. DEFCON.
Yeah. Overall, I've been enjoying things. I think maybe I2's probably the roughest in terms of participation. So I find myself running solo or joining another squad somewhat often. So maybe looking at 4-person fire team type setup or something of that nature, or just have us all lean heavier into the PJ type role as something to try or consider.
Right.
But there's been enough variety. I haven't really had concerns about anything.
Cool. I will also say that like I'm pretty like busy, as you probably guys know from like the other units and life and other stuff, that like I've been a little bit slack on recruitment, like fresh people into the unit. It's typically been the core of veterans and not many newbies. So if anyone wants to step up and help with that, that would be a huge help. But at the same time, a little reminder now that I can always do it. But yeah, we definitely probably need to pull new blood in as well, just because of natural attrition. Like as people get jobs and move out or change time zones, etc. Alright, Hans?
I don't really have any questions about the mod. I don't think I do have a recommendation. I don't think we should go into like do sci-fi where we have spaceships and stuff. Nor do I want to do like, a contact with the aliens.
Just like not your vibe, or like something you've done too many?
Not my vibe.
Would you be cool with like sci-fi if it was like grounded?
Yeah, in a realistic sense, like, real futuristic, like a futuristic tech, and not like too futuristic, like laser beams and such.
Yeah, Jida, you had a PTS?
Are you talking like closer to like Umbrella Corps type situation, where it's like there is backing for the fiction at the very least, if not like we're still operating within what is a normalized world and this small thing is happening that's kind of weird? Which of those do you prefer?
Sorry, you go.
You have to explain a little bit more, because
like Resident Evil or SCP.
I guess yeah, like one of those where it has like story to back it up.
Okay.
Yeah, like some of you guys.
Probably a good example too.
Which one, sir?
It's like Killzone's probably a good example too. At least
Yeah.
the ground portion of
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my plan was always like Expanse style sci-fi, if anything, or like Killzone, yeah, where it's like humans fighting humans in the future, not like aliens necessarily. But yeah, also I do like those weird federal agency kind of missions. Like, as some of you veterans, some of you guys, I don't know if there's that many of you here, but the people that did Zreztec with me, where I basically made my own sci-fi kind of underground special forces called Zreztec, which was the Experimental Research and Tactics Group, which was like kind of my love for like Delta Green, SCP, weird like Black Hawk choppers in the 80s flying over like alien sites, all that kind of X-Files stuff without having to follow an established universe, because everyone's very like, I know how SCP works.
I definitely got an XCOM vibe out of it since we're all different nationalities.
Yeah, like that kind of thing. Like XCOM, Delta Green, SCP were like my 3 biggest influences behind like Serious Tech. So doing something like that, where like futuristic, special, like even XCOM is a good example of like kind of the vibe of a future plan if we ever did something like that. Did you have anything else, Hans?
I do. It's like not mod related, but gameplay related. I was thinking like I could roleplay as like a CSAT advisor, you know, for this op. You know, like CSAT gear and such.
Sorry, what do you mean?
Like, you know, being CSAT gear, roleplay as a CSAT advisor, you know.
Oh, okay. I guess, like, do you mean, like, you'd like to have more, like, role-playing roles available?
Yeah.
Okay. Lolly, what are your thoughts on that?
It's something to think about.
Okay.
If RP roles were to be created, anyone who'd do it, well, first have to be heavily vetted by me to make sure they'll stick with the story and whatnot,
Okay.
and that.
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be against the idea, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we try not to be like too sandboxy here. Like our missions are relatively not locked in, but like we normally have a pretty slow plan of change. We're relatively like change conservative here at TRU in terms of like the mod list doesn't change that often. Mission structure, like we tend to not change it up too dramatically until like campaigns end. But yeah, like.
Oh, hold on.
What?
I've had a silly idea. Maybe like we could do like flashback ops or like ops before the official campaign, just to like set the story. Or we could do like, you know, what we're doing right now, like the news channel.
Yeah, I mean
I
that's not.
haven't seen any news channels.
I only do them like before and after campaigns.
Oh.
Like before would be like the setting up, and after would be the consequences of TRU's actions.
Like during the Lombaka campaign, we experimented with a lot more out of op stuff, like logistics and faction reputation and news, and it was just a lot of workload and like didn't add dramatically to the fun of ops by having all that extra shit.
Oh.
So like we have tried some extra stuff, and yeah, I think news is still something good, but like yeah, start and end of campaign. But I do like the idea of a flashback op though, just because then we can play with like 80s tier gear or like early 2000s, or like, or even as far back as like Vietnam. It's fun to change it up for that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
Damn, TRU's been around for a long time.
Alright, well, moving on to Saw.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to the idea of a setting change, although I took it more as like Ghost Recon than SCP or shit like that. But yeah, either way, I'm not opposed to it.
Alright.
That is all.
Have you genuinely been enjoying the vibe? How do you feel about like squad structure as a squad leader? I would like to know like how you feel about how we're like organized.
Well, I do agree with Depcon that we do seem to be the more consistent squad of the core members. Well, I mean, apart from me, I've been a bit iffy in the past couple of months, but yeah,
okay.
I feel like it's decent. Perhaps implementing a structure more similar to the 143rd squad might be a good idea.
What do you mean, like specifically?
Like how we had the head and then the 3 corporals, something similar to that.
Right, so you've got like extra leadership.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I view the team specialists, that they can all step up because they've been given that role because they're experienced enough in the squad. I guess it's like what the specialist is here. So maybe we just make that clearer that like team specialists are basically corporals to like, assist when either the squad leader's not there or to take on responsibilities if the squad leader needs assistance.
Yep. This is that then.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a good idea. Maybe just like reiterating that like your backups are your specialists. But that being said, I think the squad structure has changed with TRU with the majority of specialists. Because everyone's so experienced that maybe it's good to open up the squad sizes or like just re-examine the quantity and get some new blood in. Alright. Jitter.
I don't exactly want change, but I wouldn't be happy to, or I wouldn't hate it. I think leaning towards SCP like at sci-fi fictionality could be fun, but I too want to see it like grounded at least in our story, if not the setting as a whole. Squad structure is for Marrow okay. I feel like we are like an infantry group, and like that's fine. I think SOAR, if I can speak for you for just a moment, like logistically, the 143rd has the size to have that extra level of leadership where like our squad lead will get a set of orders that require the corporals to do something separately from each other, rather than just like CJ and I could just hang out and like we both have the ability to do medical, but like otherwise we're shooting baddies, and that's fine. That's good for me. I enjoy that gameplay, but we are a much smaller group, so we do not have that opportunity, I don't think. Nevertheless,
yeah, I kind of see everyone here as I see everyone here as like pretty experienced. So like I've noticed with ops that we can kind of all operate pretty autonomously at TRU. Like you operate as a squad, but like it's not as necessary.
Oh jeez, what the heck? Why did everyone just stand up at once? Except me, especially.
Maybe Grover disconnected, did it?
Yeah, I think Grover DCing.
I hope he's coming back. I hope he's not like just bored. But yeah. Cool. Alright. Anything else, Jitter?
Not that I can think of at this time.
Alright. CJ?
Hello. Well, I've been enjoying our ops. I do really enjoy the realism to it. The like keeping it to first person, that sort of thing, I've really enjoyed. What I'll say for the behavior of Meryl, I feel like we might need to be a little bit bigger, a squad in total, because with us, like we're usually only like 3 or 4 members, and when we're 4 members, we usually split up into two-man teams and then go off to do separate objectives, just because we're like, oh, we got to go clear a fairly sizable town. So we'll both take like one side of the street, and then we're kind of on our own.
Yeah.
As for changing theme, probably, I don't know. Kind of what I would be thinking is, remember like the older live action sci-fi shows where it would be like the center of the human empire would be high tech, and the further you go out, kind of the more modern tech you'd become. Like there'd even be, I'm thinking like Firefly, where like, one planet would be kind of modern technology, the next planet would be like Wild West.
Yeah. Well, I think the Expanse has that too, where like Earth and Mars are very like technological, and like Mars is really martial, but then like the belt is pretty like cobbled together.
Yeah, I would kind of think maybe that would work for us, so that way we can try and keep some realism to it. Then we can kind of do some interesting maps. But then if we want to have certain fights where, again, like we're in the middle of the seemingly Afghanistan, we're being attacked by, thousands of soldiers, it's like, no, we're technically on a different planet. If you wanted to throw in some SCP sort of ops, that would make sense too.
Yeah, like, for example, I really like the Silent Conflict mods, but like, I don't know if I personally love their lore, or like, their lore is fine, but like, it's not mine, so I don't care as much.
I'm not familiar with what their lore is.
So I'd be down to do like for example, it'd be cool to do some of their mods to do like futuristic mercs in like a space setting, but like make our own lore basically. It's like true in like the 2500 or something.
Well, that's
like
then that's
yeah,
what
I
I
don't
was
know.
kind of thinking that the sort of sci-fi show that I was, because we would be like in how the shows are based, where we're kind of more outer rim, so that's why we have the technology we do.
Yeah.
And then we'll take up contracts the same. We can still do the news stuff pretty much the same, because I mean, like if you show up to a planet, do a whole campaign, it would be like the global news service covering it. And then I feel like if you did it that way, then we'd have enough. I want to say room, so that way, like, oh, this particular conflict just happened to be more important to the powers that be, and therefore there is more sci-fi stuff available. And then if you go to a different planet, it's like, nah, this is just space Vietnam.
Yeah. Okay, well, it's definitely something we'll take on board. Obviously, if we do make any dramatic changes, they won't be happening like immediately. It'll be something we discuss extensively, and it'll be something that like plays out after a campaign as well. It's not going to be. We still want to continue with Blood in the Sand for the time being, but good feedback.
I hope so. I like this.
And yeah, I think the key thing here is like with squads, it's like maybe examining it from both ends. It's like on one end we probably could afford more recruits and getting more people into the unit to flesh out squads a bit more. But on the other end, we probably could afford to, like Lolly and I, could afford to maybe like change the scale of objectives a little bit, or like what our scope is like a bit more focusing on like special forces interactions, because we're whole unit like 12 or less. Like what do we got here now? Like let's say Grover rejoins, we've got what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-ish, 11-ish. Like I don't know if we need these giant like AO ops if we're limited to a few people. We can kind of rescale at the other end. But yeah. Anything else to do?
Not that I can think of at the moment. If I think of something, I'll send you a message.
Right. Killer.
Whoa.
Go on yelling. I think you're a little bit quiet, by the way.
Yeah, I did. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, two things. One, piggybacking off of just multiple people here. In terms of like unit composition, from both like what CJ and DEFCON have said, and maybe other people, just because I was grabbing food right before CJ finished. But what DEFCON is saying of like being the only person from like whatever squad, I understand that, because aside from Scuff technically being Ruhua, but him being like a pilot half the time, I'm the only motherfucker in black for most ops. Just because of either people were busy or not bothering to get a fucking new mod list, which I think is dumb. But anyway, like, I understand that. I feel that pain. And yeah, usually folding in with either wherever Dozer is or falling under Sor or whoever. Yeah. Not entirely sure where I was going, but like, solidarity, DEFCON, I understand. I don't mind folding in with other people. Like I'm feel like I'm very go with the flow in terms of like just wherever we're going, as long as there's people to kill, I'm totally cool with it. Yeah. And I understand what CJ was saying about like splitting up into teams, because there's, you know, a whole village or town that we have to go through. And numbers is kind of a worry in that regard. But overall, I think I'm fine with how the unit does things in terms of ops. I think it would be a little bit more appropriate for more like reconning a hit in terms of how many of us there are. Doing more like 0 Dark 30 type shit. Or like, yeah, Special Forces is going in to do a thing, like one specific thing at one area. And then just having multiple of those in the span of an op. Because, you know, it's not going to take us 2 hours to infiltrate a compound and kill a dude or extract a dude. But just having, like, multiple of those, or, like, sabotage, mortar team, fucking take out, like, local militia leader type stuff. I feel like having a couple of those in the op would be pretty good. And just spacing them out, that way we RTB grab new gear, fly to another one. That way we can kind of stretch out the time a little bit, but still being engaged the entire time. And in terms of like what we're doing, like technology-wise, I think Scion is a good middle ground because like we're still using ballistic weaponry, but, like we're not, you know, shooting fucking lasers and shit. Like it's not crazy. Maybe mixing Scion like gear and weapons with more modern vehicles, so still using like TRUs and Ghost Hawks and whatnot. Just so we can kind of keep our heads from getting into the clouds too high.
Yeah, like
And
advancing the
being more
timeline like 50 years, not hundreds.
Yeah, it'll be a little more reasonable and like realistic, and like I would believe in it a little bit more. Plus, I do like the look that Scion has for most of their stuff. Some of it's a little weird and blocky, but I do think it would be like a good stepping stone instead of just jumping across the pond entirely to like 600 years esque in the future plus
70 years.
technology. Yeah. But, yeah, I know that's a discussion to like add or to be had in full down the line, but I don't think it would be a bad idea. I got quiet?
Yeah, something popped and then you went really quiet, but I can still hear you technically.
I didn't even touch anything. I'm holding a sandwich.
Weird.
But yeah, I'm still yelling. Yeah, I think it'd still be believable. I think we could still do relatively what we're doing now, even with that kind of advancement in terms of like technology or like operability, if that's a fucking word.
Operability.
Sure, operability, the ability to sing very well. Yeah. I don't know. I just genuinely enjoy TRU, like no matter what we do. Like same thing with Zrestak and like how we did things with that. I really enjoyed it. So all in all, not really having any sort of gripes or complaints.
I think my focus with Marsok and Zrestak, for those that were there probably remember, but those that weren't there, just to kind of explain it, they were very like specific ops. They weren't like that sandboxy. They were very story heavy and like this is a very specific series of objectives. And like maybe I'd freeball it like a little bit towards the end of the op if I was like running out of like structured stuff for the players to do. But like we still had, you know, it had only been like an hour. And I wanted to hit like at least an hour and a half. It's like we'd have some extra like reinforcements thrown to the players and stuff. But like generally it was like, if you think of like one of the early Zrestak ones, it was like literally like storm that radar station and then uncover the horrors of the building. And then that creature, that custom creature attacking you guys outside in the woods was like
was cool.
kind of the conclusion of that op. And then the next op was like in the facility, which is that underground map. And like it was janky as all hell, but like it was very like, I feel like it was pretty memorable at least, if nothing else. But like TRU I think has definitely had those moments, but then there's also been moments of like, you know, like I really like the Lombaka campaign, like stuff like the minefields and the UN dudes like clearing the mines that we had from those joint guys, and then like the convoy getting attacked like various towns and cities and stuff. It was and like I've enjoyed this campaign, but like I just want to make sure we keep our mojo and we don't get to this point of like it feels boring or like repetitive. I'm not saying it's at that point yet, but I just want to like, I guess like nip it in the bud before that happens. It's like, I hope attendance isn't like waning because people are feeling like unstimulated or they don't have like a say in how things are. Alright, anything else, Kill?
Just that I really enjoyed when we did like those kind of more specialized missions like you're talking about with like the facility. Like I enjoy horror being thrown in like no matter what, whether it's fucking zombies or weird cryptid shit or just like, hey, there's this like biohazard in this facility and there's like glowing goop that we have to investigate and then we hear shrieks in the distance. Like I'm all for it. So
I think another good example of non-cryptid or non-horror ops that were also really good and structured with your World War III ops, Ollie. They felt like they had like pretty clear like objectives specifically. and like I don't know, I really like the Three Nation vibe.
Okay.
So I know you are influenced pretty heavily by like End War, right?
Yeah.
So that was cool. So I think like we're just trying to keep our mojo, keep our momentum, get new people, maybe like rejig structure a little bit. But yeah, it's a couple of good takeaways already. Moving on to Jonah.
Keep going business as usual. Just get focus on recruitment, that sort of stuff, and we'll be good.
Okay. How are you sort of finding like your role? Because you're in like quite a specialist role.
It's fine. Just getting used to it.
Alright.
Be a pilot.
Jonah is our logistics officer, so Jonah basically manages the factories and also is like an off pilot. So like basically if there's like an additional aircraft needed or like downtime, Jonah's also like flying or doing artillery, or I mean Jonah, you could probably explain, but like you're doing a bunch of different stuff depending on the op.
I am the thing that whatever we need.
Yeah. Typically I'm asking Jonah for like aircraft or like reinserts or like resupplies quite often, or like new vehicles. I feel like they're not
That's the guy
immediately to
with-
hand.
Ooh,
John's the guy when someone says, "I know a guy."
I just thought of something actually.
Alright.
We could Lily, you could use some of like the characters from like the story from the campaign, you know, in your missions. If it helps with the story.
Are you on yelling at all?
No, I don't think so.
Wait,
Did
hold
you go on yelling?
tab and then scroll wheel up.
I am max level.
Guess I'm
He's
going
talking about
first.
adding campaign characters into the ops.
I mean, funny you mention it. One of the factions made is literally called that we made. It's called Acantarios Loyalist, and that was planned to be used.
I saw that, yeah. You could use that with like the Altian
Like,
operation whenever we have them.
Like legit, the next place was it's gonna be Altis. Kind of raising the curtain here. And it's Acanteros basically would be back. You have to deal with them and whatnot. And fuck, what was the guy in charge of the IFA again? I forgot his name.
I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah.
What is the AFA? I've never heard of that.
FIA, I think.
Oh. Why do you say it IAF?
Did I not say it?
Because it's a million fucking acronyms to try to remember.
Yeah. Much like real life, there's about 1 billion terrorist organizations.
Yeah.
That all have
CSAT, NATO, AAF, FIA, like who gives a fuck?
So just go down the list of all the different IRA like split offs
ION
during like the island, like during the Troubles. It was like 12 probably just during like that year. During those decades.
Troubles.
Let alone now. Alright. I guess if you do you have anything else, Jonah?
You want to go put a coffee on?
Oh, right, okay. We can come back if he has anything. But yeah, Loli.
Well, this is definitely good feedback to hear. Feedback is always welcome because, as I say frequently, a closed mouth doesn't get fed, and I don't know there's a problem if no one tells me there's a problem. But it sounds like there's not really a problem going on, which that's fine. That means I'm doing things right. That eases my anxiety. the common Zeus anxiety of shit. Are they having fun? Well, I don't know if it's common, but it is for me. Anyway, fucking I could if you guys want more structured in story missions and less sandboxy, that's totally fine by me. I can get doing more work on that.
Can I just
I
add a
would
point to
prefer-
that?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was thinking like for us, I think the vibe I'm getting is it's more like 75%, like sandbox with more structure, but not like full scripted, if you know what I mean. Like for example, the embassy defense and these ops, like we had kind of a sandboxy vibe, then we got called to the embassy, and then the embassy was like a pretty set in stone objective, but it was still relatively sandboxy how we defended it.
Okay.
So I think if I'm
Okay.
leaning more towards like 75% like structured.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I get the I get the gist of what you're saying.
Yeah.
Let's see. I would prefer that we stay, the kind of theme we got going, as in like modern and shit like that. I don't mind if we go to a little bit more grounded sci-fi and all that, but because that's still perfectly doable for me. But my preference would be to maintain the current tech level, basically.
Yeah, I mean, we're using basically up to the current day gear. Like, we've got micro drones, we've got thermals, we've got, stealth helicopters. Like,
Yeah, because
we've got a tilt rotor.
I ironically like the 2035 stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, if everyone else is still enjoying it, like, I'm happy for us to continue for at least the time being, but just something to think about, like, long term. It's like,
like I
we'll
said,
eventually get bored of it, maybe.
Again, while I prefer this, I do not mind if we, go and do more grounded stuff that's different.
All right.
Hasn't, like the deals. Oh,
sorry, you go.
Hasn't like the DLCs or the C DLCs like reached 2040 or something? Something along those lines.
I think Apex is like. I think Apex is like later in this. Is like the later in the storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least
I think
Old Man was. I think.
Yeah, Old Man. I think was set near like the end of the current timeline for like Armaverse.
Yeah, I don't know what timeline Western Sahara is, but I do know that Contact I think is later as well.
I think Contact was like 2040. I think Western Sahara was 2036 maybe.
Old Man's set in 38.
Oh.
Cool. I guess also just to reiterate, like, we do have resources available if it's ever unclear what your role is. And maybe the Orbat needs a bit of a refresh, but I'm pretty sure the Orbat covers like your squad role as like your rank, and then it also covers what each squad does. And if not, then I could probably update it. But like basically, yeah. Sound like you want to say something?
Finish your thought, and I'll piggyback off it.
Okay. But like basically, just to be clear, like, check the Orbat to get like a clear structure of like how the unit is. I feel like a lot of people don't know what other people do. And if that is, maybe I'm reading that wrong, but like if that is the case, it's probably worth familiarizing yourself by checking the Orbat under, I think it's under Arma server details. But basically, like, we've got 3 infantry squads. We've got a small command element, which is basically consisting of Lolly, the Zeus, me, which is basically the platoon leader, and then Jonah, who's basically logistics command. Then we've got Kia, which is Scuff currently, and that's our pilots. And then we have Rehua, which is like, I guess, our most combat competent people, or the people I trust, that have also, gone through a lot of hours of Arma and also have requested it to go into Rehua. And Rehua is meant to be kind of structured around the PJs, or the parajumpers, and that they're highly elite combatants, but they're also like, all of them are basically team specialists. All of them can carry whatever launcher they want. All of them can carry surgical kits. And like the idea was that they'd be a rapid insert force when we had more than one pilot. And basically, like, if anyone got downed or needed like help with medical, they'd be there. Or like, one of you squads get in a tight spot, they'd be there. But because of the size of the unit, it hasn't kind of worked out that way as time has gone on.
Yeah, and
sorry,
piggyback off that. It might not be my place to say since I'm Zeus and not on the ground with everyone, but I feel with due to how attendance is, maybe a restructure in general for the ground would be in order to get things a bit more cohesive.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not against the idea, and like it could be a potential case of like we literally operate as one squad until we have reason to not be. Just because that's pretty much how it's been going last few ops anyway. And yeah. And I guess that would require discussion about like how people feel about that, and then also like who would like I don't like, you might be comfortable leading your current squad, but it's like, would you be comfortable leading like 10 people? I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so it's kind of like those questions where it's like, yeah, like, because I
I
can
would,
do it,
I would
but
happily
like,
give it a punt, but
yeah.
like that, I'd probably get overwhelmed.
I mean, it might be a case of doing 143rd style structure where I'm the overall squad leader, and then the existing field team leaders become like corporals and run like fire teams, because that might work better. And that's kind of how we operate anyway.
I'm not saying I'm not up to the task to like add people, but I mean, I can give it a shot. If y'all need someone to take over as like a squad vacancies.
Yeah, I guess we'll sort of see, because we do have existing field team leaders that are pretty like comfortable in the position. And it's not to say I don't want opportunities for other people, but it's also like, I guess just making sure everything's working well, and getting something in place first before opening up more upward mobility for other people, if that makes sense. Like promoting people into other positions. I think we do need more people to do that.
Yeah, how are your NVGs lighting up?
Secrets.
How does that happen? Oh, it's higher. It's like a infrared lighting, so I can see it.
Yeah, there's a watch in the arsenal.
I don't think you'll have it because of the newest modellist Hans. But you can still grab IR strobes from the misc items and attach one to like your shoulder.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay. Thanks.
Anything else, Lily?
That's it from me for now, at least.
Okay. Well, we'll take all that into account. I think that's it for the round table for now, at least. And yeah, again, thank you for being patient with this. I'm sure this was a highly octane to just have a chat for like 40 minutes, but I think it was necessary. But yeah,
45, but who's counting?
I guess we'll move into the op itself now. So, is there something planned for today, Lolly? Or is it more just we gotta pick a zone?
Check the map.
There's an insurgent HQ to the southwest and northwest. I assume it's one of those.
Both
yeah.
of those. Okay. Both the yeah. Let me just tab back in actually. Yeah, with the intel you've gathered, you've discovered the location of two leaders in their respective camps. Up in the north, you have I'm going to push the names. Heikel Zahor. Zahor? He's like in a more urban area. Intel showed that basically using civilians in the local area to buy block, so you know they don't get shelled on or anything. So you'll have to go in there to deal with them.
Basically, like normal a-hole insurgents. They just use civilians for no good reason.
Alright, and what's the deal with Majid Shah?
He's in a more secluded area. Not much, except that it appears that his camp he used to prey on the roads nearby for on convoys and whatnot. There's not any reported civilians in the area, so it's probably safe to be a little more gung-ho over there. However, CSAT would be very appreciative if you can capture both of them alive.
Well, I mean, we'll have to get some stun grenades if that even works.
Hey, Defcon.
How did it?
How you feel like going on a little hike?
Yeah.
Well, everyone should get those out. when we're
I'll grab my sheet.
HQs.
Okay, so my thoughts are we could potentially, like, I think we go for Shah first because that'll be a good like test bed without having to be as like cautious around civilians.
Yeah.
And I think we could go to Alzi Frankfurter there, which is a couple of like it's like a click out, I think, from
I'm sorry.
Shah. And basically, sorry Hans, like, do you have something you want to say?
Are any of our guys German? Because I'm pretty sure that's German.
Yeah.
It's. I mean, it's just names that Dozer's putting down so we can see it. That's it.
Yeah.
All the locations are pretty
Anyway,
much
so,
food based.
Carry on.
Yep. Anyway, I was just gonna say we could go to LZ Frankfurter, set up a little bit of a base like behind that hill because I think there's more elevation north of that, and then basically like trek over to Shah on foot or in light vehicles, even bicycles potentially, and try and capture him and bring him back to like elevated position where there's somewhere for General Scuff to take control of him and bring him back to base, and then we can maybe like readjust where we want to do, like I guess land at Zahor and take that town and like be more cautious. Do everyone feel like that's a good plan, or do we want to change that up at all? Any thoughts on that?
I'm happy with it.
Do we want everybody going to the remote one first, or do we want to try to take the city first?
I feel like the remote one first would be good, just because again we don't have civilians to deal with, so it's like a good like we've had a bit of a hiatus, so it's a good like warm up for urban.
Honestly, I would appreciate a warm up before we do an urban combat.
Yeah, and then we probably have more time to like reconnoiter and like make sure we've got the right guy and stuff without having to like worry about randoms.
Just so you're aware, Intel also got a little bit of their description. They will both be wearing around the same thing, which is a camo jacket, some aviators, and a beret.
Interesting. Yep. So look out for that. We're looking for camo jacket, aviators, and berets.
Really unique insurgent gear. I'm sure we'll find all of them.
Yeah.
We get there and everyone's got aviators. God damn it! All right. So I guess order of battle will basically be let's try out like a little bit of a soft trial for the whole one squad idea. So if everyone join up off Saw.
I'll move away from the fire.
Oh, I'm already in the squad with them actually.
And then Saw, if you wanna actually I'll just take leadership in A's.
Hey, Dozer, do you want me jumping on with Soar, or should I stay separate as a pilot?
You can stay separate, like you and Jenna. I don't mind staying separate. I mean more like the infantry.
All right.
What
And then
channel
basically
are we on, by the way?
we'll all be on. Let's all try being on Myro today, and Debcom for other elements.
Oh, I'm already on 5.
Yep.
Good check.
Ready to check.
What the fuck
Yeah,
are
you
you,
check.
Lolly?
What?
This channel is still for obviously Scuff and Jonah and myself and the Zeus.
Immediately going into COD music.
Oh, does that mean I can get rid of my radio?
The heck is that?
You can for today. But yeah, like basically, actually no, Sword. Maybe keep it
Okay.
just so you can, as a corporal, you can listen into like long range.
I don't know.
Sounds
I
good.
really love that.
So yeah,
black-
who's the other team leader normally? It's
walking
Dibben, right?
I'm walking through the
Yes,
museum
Dibben.
credits right now.
Yeah, so
Lolly.
I guess it'll just be you today as my second.
Okay, sounds
So
good.
we're inserting with the ghost talk.
Yeah, let's do that.
Wait till you hear the later track.
And then
Yay!
Jonah, if you could bring the factory over to
You almost
Frankfurter.
sold them on a Halo
I'm
jump
saying fuck it. I'm still
insertion.
taking it.
You're still taking.
All right, everyone, make sure you've got an IR strobe or the new watch IR helmet as well. And we'll see you at
You're gonna
Frankfurter.
go get it if I can get it actually.
Are you still taking it, DEFCON, or no?
I dropped it on the ground.
Yeah, we're just starting now. Hey, sir. We had a bit of a roundtable discussion because we've been on hiatus for ages. And we also like wants to just like re-clarify some stuff.
busy right now, but I'll see if I can tell him.
Also, Hans, sorry if that sounded snappy earlier. It's just I think we've had enough discussion. I kind of wanted to get like the op moving, if that makes sense.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Sorry, what was that? I'm really busy.
We are good.
We're good to go. We are good to go. Indeed.
Only 10.5 kilometers to go.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any good helicopter stories?
Here's a story real quick. Dozer, do you mind if I do some recon?
I'll call you in a little bit.
What do you mean?
Hopefully a little bit.
If I do a little recon.
When we get there, I think you and
insertion.
I don't mind if you and DEFCON go ahead a little bit, just because you guys have kind of trained for it.
That's what we were planning.
Yeah. You guys, once we land, we'll get everyone else to kind of like establish a bit of a base and just like investigate the area a little bit, but you guys can kind of move forward and start marking stuff, if you don't mind.
I can put that in the respawn.
You want to do a high fly over before landing in Frankfurt?
Can do. You want to go right over them, or?
Just general area is fine.
Maybe a little bit south, like between Frankfurt and Insurgent HQ?
Yeah, like, you might as well just stick with going to Frankfurt, but just increase elevation a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just making sure. Does the steerable automatically deploy, or do you need to...
You gotta open it.
Gotta open. And that's scroll wheel or ace interact?
Still scroll wheel, yeah.
And then you'll just hit spacebar.
Okay.
I love mountains.
So what's going on?
Okay, so just to clarify,
are gonna recon.
Yeah, DEFCON and Killer or Damien are going ahead of the rest of us to reconnoiter and start marking targets for us. Basically, we're going to establish a small fob at Frankfurter, with Saw putting down a respawn. The rest of us maybe digging in some little fortifications just in case we come under attack, and also for like keeping our respawns and resupplies safe. And then we'll move into the Insurgent HQ and try and capture a guy in camo jacket, aviators, and a beret.
Yeah,
and bring him back to Frankfurt.
Okay. Yeah, that's usually.
Or at least like some sort of LZ for Scuff or Jonah, or both. Yeah. Scuff, you can, I guess, change out of the Ghost Hawk once the factory's landed at Frankfurt, if you want to switch to something a bit more like zippy or armed.
The Ghost Hawk is actually a good bit faster than the Pawnee, but the Pawnee at least has guns that I can use.
Yeah. Yeah, the Ghost Hawk, I like the Ghost Hawk for flying. It's just a shame it doesn't have like, there's not like an armed variant, like with the armed like Black Hawks and like RHS. But the ones that have like rocket pylons and miniguns.
I kind of just want to light something up with this minigun right now.
Eyes on.
Looks like there's a light on at Frankfurter.
Alright, DEFCON. Pull like 2 seconds after you get out and then just aim for that area.
I actually see a light of the Insurgent HQ too, I think, down the hill.
If you want to count it.
Dropping in 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
Sound scream _ short 2 not found. I'm sure there'll be 5.
Ah, that's not it.
Very cool. Parachute didn't even show up as an option. I love when that happens.
So what, did you just impact the ground?
You might have put it on his back.
Sound thing, whatever. Just fucking.
Oh, hold on. I see some light. Yeah, it's one of the buildings.
Yeah, we're a little over a kilometer out here, so I can just drop you off. on the mountaintop here.
Now it pops up that fucking menu.
Any guesses that's where he's at?
You good with dropping off a kilometer from Frankfurter because there's some lights?
Yeah, sure. That sounds good, Scuff. Just whatever works. It's a bit of a steep slope, so even if you have to just, like, get us to jump out, like, low, like at this flat bit.
Pretty even spot here.
Yeah. Alright, get ready to go, guys. We're heading north-northwest up the hill.
Ready.
Alright, here you go.
Dismount.
Remember, guys, if you're using lasers, make sure you're using it infrared. And let's all switch to whisper and just use the radio. So yeah, make sure you're on Maro, whispering, and all infrareded up with a strobe and a laser. Just so we can see each other and there's no friendly fire.
I got laser, I can get a strobe.
All good. Yeah, Jado, if you can liaise with Saw behind you and grab a strobe off him.
Where is it?
Yeah, there you go. I carry 4. It's in your backpack. You put it on by
Hey, Jonah, the infantry's a bit to the south of Frankfurter because there's some lights they're going to investigate. They're moving in on foot now.
attach item. Yeah. Cool. That's no problem.
I guess like they're executing civilians.
I'm definitely hearing like soft explosions.
Might be the others.
We've got shots off into the air.
Yeah, they're shooting at me in the Ghost Hawk. It's about on the mark for the HQ.
That's not good. Guess there goes an element of surprise, unless we don't know that you've dropped off the ground support.
Jonah, how safe is it at Frankfurter?
Safe.
Okay.
That sliding scared me.
We can move a little bit quicker because Jonah landed directly at Frankfurter and it seems to be safe, luckily. Once you're landed, good, Jonah, do you mind getting a Hunter GMG and a Hunter HMG when you're free?
Alright, well, guess we're scrubbing the fucking, recon plan, so, whatever.
Everyone hold up, I gotta get some stamina back.
What happened?
Well, the game didn't render me having a parachute, so I fell to the ground, and, DEFCON and I are now behind the main force by about... So...
Yeah, okay. Scuff, do you mind picking those guys up and bringing them to Frankfurter so we can just all link up?
Yeah.
I don't think that there's any insurgents on the side of the window.
Don't worry, Scuff, we're not near any fucking trees, so...
There might be one guy, but I can't tell who that is.
Do you have a laser you can point in the sky?
The guy is like near the light on that building over.
Yeah, so readjusted plan, we all link up at Frankfurter, we catch our breath, we get in some vehicles, and we head down the hill towards the insurgents, with CAS provided by Scuff and support either through more CAS or through whatever he feels like through Jonah. Jonah, basically once we get to Frankfurt, we're going to catch our breath, and then you and Scuff can provide support while we go down the hill. Either through, like, yeah, potentially, like, calling in artillery, or if you want to just get up in the air and another healer, up to you, Jonah. And Scuff, yeah, pick whatever airframe you feel like you want to play with. Even potentially, like, light armored support if you wanted, Jonah. I don't really mind.
Guff, how's it looking for that pickup?
Already have you.
I don't see you right now.
Put a marker. Marker here. South of the compound by about a click.
Saul, since I'm already here, I'm going to start working on the respawn.
I just got here.
You're way the fuck way.
Oh, good. But I'm already building it, so get the other guys maybe to just establish some sandbags and stuff as a bit of a little bit of a
there's
boost.
still a couple that are a little bit behind due to weight.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you can just like make sure everyone gets together and gets ready to get into the hunters.
Yep, cool, sounds good.
I'm gonna start mowing down some boys coming towards me.
Copy that. Just if they've got berets, try and be careful. I'm gonna assume he's gonna be
I
inside
hope the
though.
leader isn't charging towards me.
Yeah.
How to use it?
Got this.
Kind of on him if he dies.
Yeah, I guess just we'll try and use common sense a bit. Like if they're try and be careful in buildings, but yeah, if they're running towards you, they're probably clear to engage.
Alright, well, we're gonna keep running up the mountain. That's as big as on.
Yeah, they got 50 kills.
It sounds like the enemy have rushed Jonah
Wiped
a
out
little bit,
patrol
and they had
coming,
50 kills.
towards the west. But 50 cal knocked out my guns.
Copy. We've got 20 seconds left till respawn.
A little bit harder. Helicopter liked. Yeah, what are the chances we can get a repair on the Blackhawk that disagreed with a landing?
Possible. Those are, I think you two need to look at the repair settings.
Oh, are they really high?
Yeah, it's 112 seconds for repairing my turret.
Oh god. Okay, yeah, it might have been tweaked. Lolly, are you able to repair Jonah's nicks and Scuff's helo? Because we haven't, I needed to readjust the settings after the updates. I thought I'd checked them, but obviously not. I'll double check them now, actually.
Also double check medical. They've done some shit to like stitching wounds.
Okay, I think...
Where like each wound adds a shit ton of time to the stitch.
Okay, I guess we'll see when we run into like needing to do medical, but I think it's all set up properly. But I'll double check when that happens. Ace repair is definitely... Right, okay, yeah, part repair time's higher. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'll tweak that after this. Alright, if we've got some light defenses here at Frankfurt, if everyone could come over here and get in the hunters, split into 2 teams between the 2.
I want to drive.
And then we're just waiting for the other lads to get here.
Which one are you getting Doze?
Am I getting the HMG one?
I'll get in the GMG.
Scuff, did you get a repair?
Yeah, the helicopter's good now.
Copy that. I think I see you guys actually.
Uh,
We're just waiting here for you guys.
Were you not in the helicopter? I
No!
thought you were.
Said it would be faster to walk.
I thought it was going to be because repairs are a little bit fucked.
I'll see if I can fix it without a respawn. I'll see if I can fix the repair times on, like now without like a mission restart. It might require it though, so it might not take. We'll see.
You might. No, actually, you will require it. I remember from last time.
You will require it. Like I will need to.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll hold off then and just have to do those repairs for now. All vehicles.
Killer is walking up the hill at the moment. I think now there's jitter. Well, they're probably a bit too far. I always forget that I can have the other voice in my ear.
Do you need us to come get you, Killer? Or are you in the scuff?
Helicopter.
Oh, okay, sweet. Should we move in then, and then just like meet you guys at the Insurgent HQ, or explain it?
They've begun their second attempt at an insert, so good luck to them.
Copy that. Okay, I guess we'll move in the crest of the hill and have a look then.
We'll follow in behind you, Daz.
Marker is exact on that 50 cal.
Those commando guys right next to us.
Yeah, who's dropping?
We just
That is-
passed two
Killer.
enemies.
That is, I don't know, that's Killer.
That's killer.
I advise on the target, he's in the middle of the compound.
Copy that. Alright, be advised, Jonah has eyes on the target, he's in the middle of the compound.
Very easy to fucking
So
kill him.
be
Two guys
careful,
behind us.
he's in
Three
the
guys
middle,
behind us.
in the open.
Get in.
3 guys might not be friendly. There might be 3 guys behind us that are hostile.
dude, what is it with radios fucking swapping PTTs and going to like different channels spontaneously? What the fuck is up with that?
behind us?
It shouldn't be doing that.
Dude, shit's fucking
Super
pissing
weird.
me
A
off.
bunch of people inside the trees.
It's like I put a parachute on it and my radio just goes derpy.
Hmm.
Jitter, are you in the car?
Jitter, good.
You wanna
Alright,
swap
fucking Jesus.
being
Sorry,
gone?
Killer. Yeah, I don't know
Getting a little
what to say.
skittish.
I don't know how to fix that. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, it's nothing anybody can fix. It's just
Sure,
Arma.
yeah. If you want to get off it, I'm happy to let you have it for
Hold those in.
killer dismounted.
So yeah, just in case you missed it, be aware the target is in the middle of the compound in the open, and it's very easy to fuck it up. So let's not just engage the middle of the compound freely.
Okay, everybody's in.
I'm moving up to take a eyes on
Alright.
look.
We'll wait behind the crest of the hill for you to get your eyes on, and then we can maybe establish a bit of a plan on the map.
I tried parachuting in a second time, but we weren't going fast enough, so I didn't really have any momentum. But then I landed right in fucking front of you guys.
I'm gonna move up to the crest just so you've got eyes on, CJ, or whoever the gunner is. Is that you, Jitter?
Jitter.
Yeah, Jitter on gun.
Yeah, I'll move up just like here to see if you can see anything with thermals. But yeah, try not to engage the middle of the compound because that could be the target.
Getting like real drastic.
Pretty bad
frame
tree cover.
Snaps.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially check your CH view distance because I think they had an update as well, which might have thrown your defaults out. Just in case. I mean, forgive me if this is a bad idea, but I think maybe we dismount here and move in on foot from here.
Probably a good
I think we
idea.
could go
Although
get
I
a little
see
closer.
some more people to our southwest bearing about 260.
Okay, we'll get a little bit closer then. Maybe we'll get to within close to like 150 meters, get another half, and then we'll dismount and attack.
Great shot. There's more near that position going down the hill. Yeah, you got him.
Yeah, I'm on thermals, so I can see. I just wasn't sure if it was worth wasting a shot.
Alright, is everybody ready to move in?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh shit, we're getting lit up by something big.
Yeah, I got
Look. On the hill, on the hill, on the hill. Oh, rockets. My pilot's getting it.
Is everyone good?
CG green.
Those are green. We just got lit up by something, but I think we're all fine because the hunters are solid little low.
I think it was you guys who were getting assaulted. I'm fine.
We
I don't even know what the fuck it is.
Killer and Defcon, are you guys good if we move into 150 meters of the compound?
That's basically where we are, so go for it.
Copy that, we'll join you. If you see anything of interest, point it out.
Or we're just taking out infantry. Something big did kill me before I woke up again.
Looks like someone got the commander. I see his body on the ground.
God damn it. Can people try and move in quickly and look at and see if the commander's alive because someone got him?
Like someone tagged him?
Yeah, there's a guy with a gun. I don't know who he is.
Got three at least more guys in there.
Yep.
Going in.
On your left.
Fuck. Is that a beret guy?
Yeah,
no,
I already said over radio.
No, he's down.
The guy we fucking needed is down?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking awesome. Which one is it?
Don't tell me
Where is
that
it?
we still use these guys.
Bandana.
So.
These are all Shamogs.
He was to the right over here somewhere.
This dude? No, that's also a fucking Shamog.
There he is. Nope. He was somewhere
Point him
fucking
out.
over here.
That dude doesn't even have
This guy's a bro.
glasses
No,
on.
there's also a
Oh, that's a watch cap.
Shamog.
I think their jerk rate is
That's
a
a-
1 out of 10.
That's a
PAP
cap.
on H8.
Yeah, he has a
HV.
skull cap.
Andy doesn't have aviators.
No AV.
This guy is not it.
We're looking for
I don't
aviators.
think these guys are it.
Okay, well, he's gotta fucking be here somewhere.
Last known location was inside this compound.
Command, last known location of the hostile was inside this compound, correct?
I may have found him. He's got MEC glasses.
Correct.
Yeah, but
as
he's
I
got a
put the
fucking
chat,
Shamog on.
Oh, fucking
yeah,
fine
yeah.
now.
Fucking
Only said
despawn
that
on
the
its
body
own.
despawned,
Copy, okay. So he is dead.
which
Oh, so-
means
Okay,
he
well, we
was
fucking-
quite dead.
I watched him
Yep.
get lit up.
Cool.
Do you know what from?
From the infantry side.
Was it a hunter? Like turret?
Yeah, I'm hoping that wasn't me using fucking thermals that got him.
It was gunfire, not a turret fire.
That'd be awkward.
Okay, sounds like it was gunfire, not turret fire. So it may potentially have been the...
Oh.
Well, it would have been funny if it was friendly fire.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Alright, well that's good. This was the warm-up, because that was my intention. Alright, so yeah,
Oh, that's
one
nice.
KIA target. We sadly didn't get him alive. We're going to fall back to Frankfurter and get ready to move on the second target and try and take that one alive at
Alright,
least.
well, note to self, don't use fucking thermals at all.
Yeah, be sure to destroy the camp.
Make sure that we
Destroy the camp, copy that. We'll probably get Scuff to do that maybe. Scuff, are you cool with destroying the camp with rockets?
Thermal readings, sunglasses.
Alright, everyone pull out of the camp. Scuff's gonna head up with rockets, get back to the hunters, and we'll head back to Frankfurter for rearm and such.
We also have some C4.
We're gonna get back in the hunters and head back to Frankfurter. And then we'll rejig and ready for next LZ.
His best Scuff life.
The Scuff's just gonna be in the air. Might as well let him do something.
Mission failed. Better luck next time. I mean, technically it's like a 50% success. We did get the target, we just didn't get him alive. Dead is better than alive, so. Is everyone in? Everyone's good?
Yeah, definitely in.
Let's pull back to Frankenfurter. You good to hit the camp now, Scuff? Everyone's up? Camp should be clear. Are you all good, Jenna, as well?
Yeah, I'm back.
Copy that. We will, I don't know if anyone will need supplies with how short an engagement that was, but we'll get ready for next LZ. I will talk to you back at Frankfurter for plan of where works for you guys for landing and stuff.
Hey, we got fucking shots going out.
Copy that. Just make haste to Frankfurter at this stage.
Some lads cooked off, but there's some angry infantry left in the hills that are shooting at me.
Yeah, feel free to cook them if you want to.
I think Killer and his somebody just cooked them.
Where are these Muslims?
Yeah, I fucked them up.
Oh.
Nice.
Fuck, damn it. Should've let me know ahead of time. Could've scuttled that entire camp, no problem. If we want to go that
Hey
route.
Hans, do you want to get back in the vehicle?
Yeah, I'm coming back. I think someone just walked off.
Got to turn the engine off. While it's just us, does anyone need any resupplies or any additional ammo or anything like that? Cool. So yeah, Jet is good. CJ I assume is good because he helped double look at the Ghost Hawk. Defcon, do you need anything?
No, I'm good. I've just used some bandages so far.
Copy, copy.
You know, being in these
turret.
armored vehicles just gave me an idea.
What happened to this?
The respawn.
Damn.
It's
The
fine, it's not gonna
respawn
be here
tent.
anymore. It's fine, it's not gonna be anymore. Get in the bird!
Why would you make it to the...
I'm the reason we can't have nice things.
The Blackhawk or the Ghost Hawk should be strong
How
enough to
about
carry
Hill
one of the
458
Humvees if we
so
want
I
it.
can start making my way there and sit up.
Copy that. Do you have, if you want to mark an LZ, we'll meet you there. Like, you just basically land wherever suits you and we can make a new plan from there. But we want to be like a little outside of the town just so we can see what's going on there before we like land there.
Hey, Scuff,
LZ
grab,
Bacon? Copy that.
Yeah.
Grab the one I'm right next to you.
Alright, Scuff, we're heading to LZ Bacon.
Way up.
I've just had an idea about infiltrating the city.
Oh yeah?
We could like go in with the vehicles to be on the road, and like speed on the sides, and like shoot any of the targets we see. You know, like a one vehicle convoy, or two if we have to use for actually weapons on vehicles.
This is headquarters to ground.
Okay, I'll think about it. This is ground, send it.
CSAT has intercepted a transmission between
This
the
doesn't have
camp
sling loaded.
as
Left the
well
cargo
as
out.
the city camp.
Want me to
It would appear
all
that
fucking hop
after
out to
your
attach?
attack there, reinforcements are en route to the remaining camp.
Copy that, so we're probably gonna have a heavier fight on our hands.
Confirmed.
It sounds like we're going to have a heavier fight on our hands at the city because the other camp told them when we attacked them. Sorry, say again that last part, Lolly.
Expect additional forces when you make contact.
Copy that. We're currently balling up to head to LZ Bacon for next camp. Just to confirm, dead is still objective complete, right? It's just alive would be better.
Correct.
Alright, try
Copy
it.
that.
Live will bring more intel.
Right, okay. Copy that.
Nice. Maybe not.
Release it! We don't need it.
No,
We can just make
we
another.
can do it.
We can make another one.
We can do it.
We can just make another one. Lick off the fat bitch.
Have the side gunner shoot downward and it'll propel us upwards like
Maybe if it weren't miniguns. then-
Killer, you hold your hand out the door like, give it back, it's my baby.
Even though I was the one
like
with my
putting the
hand out the
retro
window,
rockets on the
cutting the rope with
C-130.
my combat knife.
Also, for the record, it was funny destroying the team, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't actually affect the respawn like script, so that's fun.
Carry those,
I don't think it does.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just spawn
I feel
on
like
the
once it's
ruins of
down,
the tent.
it's-
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like once it's up, it's up.
Well, it's an invisible logic. Like, the respawn is not a physical object, so it's just tied to the tent, so the tent dying doesn't really affect it.
No, I'm gonna go back and grab it.
I can't run over a module.
Oh. Well, I mean, I could have
Yeah.
flown it, even though I have flown some helicopters.
Like, it would kind of be cool if the tent
They
itself was
try
to
and keep
respawn, but
flying only to the
like
flight
a single
team and
mortar would just
logistics.
fuck it. And then we'd be out of a respawn.
I mean, yeah,
The amount of times that it's been hit by shit.
I mean, Jado, if you're interested in being a pilot, that's a different question. But yeah, like, typically, like, we don't really, like, rotate around just kind of doing whatever, if that makes sense.
Also, I think we're probably good to go off Whisper.
Yeah, for at least now. Once we get to LZ. Actually, to be honest, being on Whisper is probably not relevant now that they know we're
I
coming.
hear the back of the helicopter right now.
Yeah.
Don't worry, that rattling is supposed to be back there. If it was up here, it would be.
We're 3
scary.
clicks out from LZ Bacon.
You.
Good cop.
Hey, Scott.
Good copy. I'm already taking
Yep.
shots.
Oh, hell yeah.
Round 3.
Yeah, I assume you heard Lolly saying that we're probably going to run into heavier resistance here.
There's the town.
Yeah, we'll probably ball out in maybe like a Gorgon or 2 with this next objective, just because of needing the additional armor and weaponry.
Sounds good.
And yeah, I think we'll maybe use a little bit of Hans's idea of we'll basically move along the road with the Gorgon and then just flank it on either side with infantry once we get into the urban centre. We'll just go down to like minimal crew, like gunner and driver. Any volunteers, so gunner and driver of Gorgon.
I mean, you know, I'd
happy
be
to-
first. I'd be first into the racist mobile, but I have another plan in mind.
I'm
Okay.
happy to go.
Indeed.
Alright, who wants to drive? Okay, I will drive the Gorgon, so you're my gunner. Everyone else is infantry in the back, or with additional plans.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so plan is we'll take a Gorgon, Jonah, and we'll basically move in as infantry, and then like ball out of the Gorgon and clear out buildings.
Coming.
Those mortars?
Those mortars?
And put down a respawn.
Yeah, there's mortars on the looks like south end somewhere.
Alright, first things first, before we get in the Gorgon, let's establish a bit of an LZ. So same thing as last, build a couple of trenches, build up some little fortifications if you've got a fortify tool, and I'm putting a respawn down, 2 minutes.
Two Gorgons.
Just one for now. Unless you want to use your own, but basically we just need one for like the infantry. can someone remove that bunker large, because where the 10 respawns go? Sorry.
Sorry, Firekeeper Headstone.
Thank you, sorry about that bunker. It's just, yeah, if you see me digging on the ground for a long time, directly in front of me is where respawn tents to go.
See if you can locate a motor from our east or southeast.
Good intel, thank you, John.
Sounds like things are already in the city.
Did you copy that, Skiff?
Was that a motor or a mortar?
Mortar.
How are you doing?
I'll see what I can do, but it's not very promising from the air unless they start firing.
Copy that. I think I just got knocked out in con before the fucking respawn finished as well.
Does is down.
I fucking hate artillery.
There's a guy on the rooftop.
Slows.
It does.
Hello, I was like 5 seconds out from the respawn when I got knocked down con. Fucking assholes.
Hey, Jedit, is that you next to me?
Yeah.
Which arm do you want bandaged?
I'll take the left.
Okay.
Does anyone else have a fortified tool that isn't me or Saw?
CJ, on it.
CJ, could you build a respawn tent somewhere?
Oh.
On it, 125 seconds.
Oh, I see the
Thank
mortars.
you.
I think I see the mortars.
I
Yeah.
don't think the motor is targeting us. It's within the town.
Oh, little bastards.
Yeah.
Blood. 5 seconds.
If you and Scuff can coordinate on maybe, like, striking that accurately, that would be very cool.
The mortar
I
in
already
town?
found it, Scuff. I'm about to mark
Nice.
it.
Oh, it's been marked.
I have a Ghost Hawk and no gunners. Give me a few minutes to swap out to a potty.
Copy that. Sorry. Yeah, we've been rushing forward a little bit. Apologies for the requirements.
So I can probably just quick grab a motor and strike it. I think in this range I'll be accurate.
Oh, jeez, what happened to Dotsy?
Doe's got mortared.
Oh, jeez.
70 seconds on respawn.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, as soon as I'm up and the respawn's down, we're gonna bull out in the Gorgon.
Should be able to. What the heck?
That's my medical
Just to
knowledge,
make
should be
sure we
good.
don't get a repeat of that.
136 heart
body.
rate. Blood pressure 80 over 50.
If I'm stable, hit me with the Epsy.
You already took one.
Okay, so
Where's even the helicopter? What's up above us?
probably just waiting for blood to go in then.
Yeah, you should be up in a second.
So,
Give you 1k.
hell
30
yeah,
seconds.
thank you. Yeah, everyone get ready to hop in the Gorgon as soon as I'm up. I got sillied. Hello, Scuff.
No base
Hello,
expected. Because it's in medium range, all the rounds are completely inaccurate.
What does this look like to you? Like me doing this?
Oh, you're just kind of
Something very cursed.
What's happening?
Screenshot.
Okay, thank you. I'm just like rotating my mouse up and it's very weird.
Respawn up.
That is very cursed.
Kind of moving to the mortar
Also,
mark.
Dotsy. I marked where the mortars are. So you can get your revenge on them.
Up.
Oh, sorry.
Help! Just taking me. I've been jittered.
Ow. I'm down in the building next to you.
On, where are you?
Alright, we're probably good to go in the Gorgon and move out. You just maybe put me in the back and someone else has to drive.
Order to fire. Oh, sorry.
You still want a gun?
Permission to use the mortars on where
Got
it's
in the gun.
possible.
I
No,
need to
hop in the
quickly
Gorgon.
plug my headphones in.
See blue markers, blue 4 markers in town. Knowing AI
Yeah, it's a
is
negative.
probably
Hop in
trying
the
to
Gorgon. We're
kill
moving
the
out.
blue 4 markers, but it's killing more of them than, you know.
Well, at least you'll be able to get your revenge on those mortars.
Yeah, I mean, Jonah and Scuff are working on taking out the enemy mortars. And I think Defcon and Killer are in the town as well.
I've been trying to figure out why this fucker is trying to, like, kill his own guys.
Alright, so plan is to maybe move along to the road to the northwest. I can't really tell because I'm uncon still technically. Yeah, hit the road and then basically move up the boulevard to the town, and then we can basically get out and escort the Gorgon while clearing buildings.
There is civilians in the AO, so just be careful.
I just want to ask, did Jonah get like a confirmation of where those mortars are?
Yeah, they
Because you should be up.
I am indeed, thank you. I'm gonna give myself morphine.
Oh my fucking god, that is annoying as shit.
What's wrong?
Well, when we're inside the vehicle, can we turn off the
Mortars down.
strobes from the watches, because I can see them.
Yeah.
Marker possible HQ.
I think you have to.
There's a lot of guys in the 3-story complex. One of them just has
should be able to
nuts
do that through self
so that might be the guy we're
If
looking
it's
for.
a watch,
on the bottom
then it
floor.
just shows up above your head, but it also shows up above the Gorgon, which is...
Does he have a beret?
Also, just so you know, this is the wrong road, but it's
I
fine.
could probably lower my drone and just see
You
directly.
might want to
but
cut
there's,
northwest
like,
now.
12 guys
North,
in
due
a
north.
Fucking single building.
Yeah, this is definitely the wrong road. We're gonna have to.
Pop into thermals to see if I can see anything inside the surrounding area. I see someone moving up on the
Yeah, if you guys
compound,
have
but I'm
confirmation of the
assuming
HQ, feel free to mark it.
I'm in the command seat of the APC, so I'll just guide
Never
you
mind,
guys.
I see that it's already marked. Thank you. Yeah, possible HQs are already marked. Bear in mind, we're again trying to be careful about not killing the guy with aviators in a borough.
This guy has like a baseball cap on.
Yeah, HQ is just.
Sorry, he's got a baseball cap on apparently.
On the
Still
left.
might be in there. I can't see the other stories.
I think we should take out those
Copy that.
mortars first, if you ask me.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty
There's,
sure they
like,
already
12
have.
guys inside that one building.
Really?
It's a pretty good place to start.
Yeah, they already hit the mortars.
Alright then, let's go back to the HQ. Oh, shoot.
Is everyone green medically? It was just me that got hit.
Yeah, it was just you.
Did you agree?
Lamel, of course.
What happened to the APC? I'm
Frames is getting a bit. Meh.
I was almost like crashing. Sorry.
Nah, it's fine.
If you wanted to swap on back up, Jetta, if you wanted to swap out of driving.
There's 2 infantry directly across that compound to your north. It's a little brick building that they're standing right in front of.
Yeah, I do. Building. Yeah, there's a guy outside the walls. There, it has to be the HQ.
Left? Oh yeah.
To our right, to our direct right, small hovel, enemy inside, behind us now. Or southeast.
Got him.
Permission to dismount?
Yeah, let's.
Yeah, we're good to dismount. Infantry, we're dismounting
Fuck, there's another motor.
and moving in now on foot.
There's a guy on the other side of this wall.
Should be guys here.
Is there someone to the right? It isn't,
Duff, if you can strike something real quick. I got another motor.
Where is it?
Slow you and I can slowly move up.
Southern
Yep,
side
sounds
down.
good. I'm just trying to make
Think
sure I
that's where
don't
when
risk
we're
the
coming
machine
up.
gun fire.
Yeah, everyone should have IR strobes back on, just to make sure you don't get hit by the Gorgon.
Is that an ID in the building? BIED?
I think there's someone inside the building to our left. Let's pull out an RPG. Why is none of the rounds in? There we go.
Guy in an RPG.
Are you lasing, by the way, for like rangefinding?
No.
Press
Why is it
T.
300?
Press T when you're aiming at stuff to like reset the laser rangefinding turret guns, and that way you'll be like dead on.
That is actually really helpful. I was not aware that was a mechanic.
Yeah, nah, like most turrets and armor vanilla vehicles have laser rangefinding, and then it'll auto zero the gun to what you rangefind.
That's annoying. It was marked on map, but it was pretty close to the possible HQ. So I would take it out with
There's a guy to our left a little bit, saw in the field, in the open. So it goes a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. Yep. Cover that, Jenna. Thank you.
Guy's a little bit to the right. But I'm reloading. Ah, fuck it, I'll just use the...
Feel free to use the autocannon, we're in the open. It's a resilient little fucker.
Yeah, he was. I'm also just not used to aiming the Gorgon.
Just, I guess...
This is Lottie to CJ.
There's hostiles in that compound coming up, but let's be careful about interior.
Okay, he's probably not on this
until we confirm they're not hostile, you know, not the dude.
Yep.
I'm gonna pull up there and we can maybe investigate that building.
Sounds good.
Saw and I investigating a possible
There's
building
a whole
of
bunch
interest.
in the building in front. One of them's got an RPG.
Let's just pull up over like here and then go like grenade them.
Careful, you're about to.
I was just trying to see whether just take out the RPG guy. Flip.
None of them are important.
No, I checked whether or not they had the mask on first before shooting.
Nice. I'm at the building.
Cool, thank you.
I got him.
You and I can maybe clear out the other building in this compound to the south.
Yeah. Yeah, there's just a whole bunch in that one across. Let's see a guy with an RPG.
Yeah, spawning's going down. I've been trying to put it in the field.
Over there, I just saw you.
That's impossible, Don.
Are you okay, Scuff? If you come to me, I'm to your west if you need medical. I can't pull you from the wreckage, Scuff, if you're in there.
I think he's dead.
I could not pull Scuff from the wreckage, sadly.
Please, no explosions inside the compound, please.
Wall in the building.
I'm currently inside the compound.
You don't have to shoot at the 50 cal, it's down.
Ow.
You good, sir?
Yeah, I just got shot in the chest because the fucking P90 is inaccurate as fuck.
Are you good? Do you need a stitch?
Ah! I could probably do a stitch.
Alright, you cover front, I'll stitch you.
Cool, sounds good.
2 seconds.
Okay, there's DEFCON across the road.
You're good. Giving you 250 mils.
Baseball cap dozer? I think that was some
Baseball cap or beret, yeah. If he's got aviators and a baseball cap, he's probably the HVT.
There's definitely a guy fucking
Fuck, eyes on VIP, he's fucking shooting at me.
wearing a baseball cap, so it's fine.
If you have to subdue him in like the leg or something, then medical him, that's fine.
I'll try, no guarantees.
You can only try your best.
Knock him out.
Yeah, if you can. Alright, I'm giving you morphine too, so you should be good. You're not back in.
Flashbangs if anyone needs.
That doesn't, like, do a whole lot for AI.
Which, are you in the possible HQ building, Killer? Because Gorgon is free to move out to you.
I'm down.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm at the market stalls just to the left of the road. I'm aiming at the possible HQ marker. He's at the bottom floor, like one of the rooms that's facing the road.
Actually, I see you.
I see the guy.
I'm just fucking stitching every limb right now.
Alright, we get to... Alright, is he the guy that's like rapidly moving left and right?
Yep, yeah.
Hang
Maybe,
on,
yeah.
I think,
So, do you want to kill the
he's
guys
a
in the building to the
vehicle
right of that,
I
on the
just
second
died.
floor? Machine gun only?
Building of the right of it on the
Yeah,
second
do you see on the stairs?
Sorry,
Yeah.
I marked a circle on the map. We were been constantly engaging enemies from that direction as well as we're currently
sick.
surrounded.
Yeah, he's shooting at us again.
Keller, we're gonna block the door with the Gorgon, run in and neutralize.
Is that guy unarmed? I think I
Oh,
might have shot a civilian
motherfucker.
by accident.
Maybe
The
don't
fucking
run
wall.
directly in front of the fucking
Well,
Gorgon.
I was running.
Yeah.
I was running to the fucking
It's bad
other
timing.
side.
That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna get you up.
I'm up. Oh fuck me.
Are you ready, Killer? I'm gonna
Oh,
move forward.
Fuck it. Fuck it. I'll heal afterwards. Yeah, go for it. Go.
No one else is in there.
Where are you, chicken?
No one else
Cover
is in
that.
killer.
You just cover the north. We are seizing the HVT now. Everyone just pull security. Killer's getting him.
Come on, reload, you fucking bastard.
Nothing.
Yes.
Let's not
Come
kill
here,
this
come here,
one, guys.
motherfucker. Shit. Oh fuck, he's moving. Come on, son of a bitch. Got him.
I was
Got
about
his
to
ass.
start shooting his fucking legs.
Where's that coming from?
Take for. Got him. Jesus fuck.
Apparently,
Alright,
trees
as soon as
can
everyone's
kill people.
fine, everyone heal up and then we'll get him in the Gorgon.
I just mean hitting the frickin' leaves.
Help me. Please.
What kind of trees are these? These are not the trees I remember at home.
Dolores is done fucking around.
Alright, we've got the HVT. We're gonna, everyone meet at the possible HQ building. We're gonna get in the Gorgon and get back to LZ Bacon for extract.
That's coming from around the corner.
Headback, preparing our evac.
Copy that, thank you, Jenna. Everyone else pull security if you're medically fine and armed. If you're medically fine and you've got ammunition, please pull security while we heal up and get the HVT secured. Cool, I've got him handcuffed.
I'm in the AO for air support if you need it.
Copy that, just provide air support for surrounding city while we get the HVT out of here. If you don't mind, Scuff. Jonah's working on an escape.
I would say if he can walk, just
Yes, it is.
get into a vehicle and start heading towards the,
Yes.
back to the,
Okay,
fob
they've
or
walked
else
in about 5 feet of our
Array or baseball cap
Gorgon
with
now.
aviators. Considering he has
Times,
both, he's the
makes more better
HVT.
security.
Alright, everyone. Alright, everyone get in the Gorgon.
Need to heal. Those terrorists have been annoying me for a very
I'm
long
healing.
time.
I'm healing you, Hans.
Work on your head.
There was a
Keep
guy in
bandaging.
there.
Keep bandaging your head.
I'm just healing up, then we're getting out of here. So if you are sitting around, get in the Gorgon ASAP.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Jay and Peter are separated from the group, engaging enemies at the moment.
Enemy
Can't quite
in
make
the
it
room
to you.
next to you all.
Alright. How far off are you guys? Where are you roughly in relation to markers?
Mark stock.
I'm getting in.
Hold on. Don't move.
I
Copy
believe
that.
it's
Scuff,
to
if
our
you could
right.
support Marcus Stuck.
Bandaging myself.
Is it
I
running?
might pass out.
Alright, you're good. Hey, just go. We're gonna cover you on the ground.
Technical,
Copy that.
technical. Somewhere.
Go ahead, technical.
Yeah, we're gonna make a mad run to LZ Bacon. So everyone else, yeah. Alright, beginning our run to LZ Bacon now.
Alright, I'm free to swap over to 30.
Hans, let's go.
Well, we know where the captive is, so feel free to engage anything with whatever you have.
Yep.
Alright, Gorgon has left town
You
on
guys
the
already exited out of
southwest
town?
road. Copy that, we've exfilled. We're heading to LZ Bacon now. Scuff and Killer still on the ground and air to support you guys. We'll come back for grabbing you once we've got the HVT out of here.
I think we should go to that MG. Buzz and I are on a fucking quad, but we're doing something, I think.
This might take a little while. This is a bit of a fat hill.
Prepare the TRU pod with the, or TRU with the, transport pod.
Thank you, Jenna. We've almost got to you with the HVT. We're just approaching from the northwest, slowly coming up the hill.
I'll stand there, Jerry.
I got down.
Who else is in the vehicle? Other than
DEFCON's
you,
in the commander seat.
Okay, DEFCON, you, me, and Saul will head back in to rescue Jitter and CJ and such. We're just gonna basically drop off the HVT.
Yeah, I hopped in to do medical on myself because enemies kept appearing within about 10 feet of the Gorgon.
Yeah, I couldn't get a good line of sight on fucking the people around the corner.
Alright, Jonah, once I get him in, are you able to just take him back to base, if you don't mind?
Yeah, can do.
Are you alive?
Yeah.
Where's that technical?
Technical's destroyed.
Oh, okay. Well, fucking...
There's a helicopter right here.
He's weirdly not loading.
Let's just do the ghost.
Oh no, I sorted it. I did it a manual way.
Already.
He's in, thank you. We will head back in to help CJ and such. Defcon, are you able to heal me while we're driving back?
Yep. I was gonna ask you both if anyone needed medical now.
Thank you.
Mine.
Probably with, yeah, just double check Saw, but I think Saw's good now.
I only took that wound to the chest.
Alright, gents, we're coming back to the AO now. Captive is away with Jonah.
Copy. We're gonna be
Are you still at Marcus Stock?
over at. We've moved. We're going to be
towards
next
the
to
dot.
Scruff in just a second.
The dot that CJ put down, move towards that.
Copy.
Looks like it was
Right
just
next
one
to the road.
stitch dozer.
We're on top, yeah.
Oh, cool, thank you. Actually good enough to see without the old NVGs now. It's actually pretty good, we can actually see without the NVGs now. We're just going past the model marker now into the field. We should be to your southwest, I believe.
Saw some movement from behind the building, bearing about 350, not sure if it's them, so I won't fire.
Just to confirm, you're the southeast dot of Marcus Dot? There's a guy in that building.
They are to our south.
So there's a guy in this
Down the road.
building
They're on
directly
that
to the
point,
right
Scruff.
as we cross this, oh, he's getting his RPG out. Fuck. As we go through that little gate, there's a dude in that building.
To the right.
Yep.
Good kill.
Oh yeah, I see you guys coming to the fire fucking pony now.
See a little bit of color in my aggressively orange gun
Do
now.
not run over us.
Yeah, well, you're not at fatal blood loss, now you're at
I'm a good
large
driver.
blood loss.
That's fun. So pull security, I'm gonna go help with medical.
Alright, do you have a heart rate? What's
Do you
your
want to move me
BP?
to a bit
He's
more of a
soaking.
flat location?
BP's good. Alright.
Defcon,
Cool.
feel free to take driving.
Alright, I'm gonna give you... Can I give you another 500? Alright, I'm gonna give him 500
Checking his
and
pulse.
then load him and then we're leaving.
Yeah, he's got a good pulse.
and good BP.
He's got EP, so he should just be, he's just EP.
Alright, everyone start loading up.
Alright, everyone loading the Gorgon.
Fuck it.
Gorgon.
Is this one destroyed, or is this a new one?
It is beat up.
Oh yeah, this one's fucked. Never mind.
Everyone just get in the Gorgon, we'll get to LZ Bacon and take the Ghost Hawk home.
Come on. Load, patient. Hey, can you bring the Gorgon closer over here, Dozer?
Yep. Brrr.
Load, patient, Gorgon. Alright, hey, let's go.
Nap time.
Alright, we're on.
Oh, dang.
Beautiful.
Like
Destroy the
fucking
heli so
vision.
the terrorists can't get it.
Alright, we've got everyone out of there safely. We're heading back to Bacon to extract.
Oh hey, that's an RPG on the ground. Yeah, that.
Commander, do you read?
I'm awake again.
I believe we've got other boy on the way back to base, if you haven't already received him, with Jonah, and then the rest of us are extracting in the Gorgon now to LZ Bacon, then for aerial extract.
Was he wearing a beret and camo cloak? Coat, rather?
Dunno.
So did we get the...
Maybe verify when you get the prisoner, if it's the prisoner. We might have to go back in.
Yeah, we extracted him by.
We may not have got the right prisoner, guys. We're waiting on confirmation.
My guess is Lolly asked that because he's staring in Zeus Cam at the right prisoner right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
I didn't think we got the...
Lol, Lamal. We're gonna rearm and then head back into the AO to look for him.
We got a guy with a baseball hat and aviators.
Okay, so definitely beret, definitely aviators. So it's not baseball caps.
A reminder
Are you guys looking for baseball caps?
the enemy commander.
They all look
wearing
similar
a
to me.
beret
We were told it was either.
and camo jacket.
I was shooting the guys that were shooting me.
Copy that. I guess we
Like,
just wanted to
that's
be
what was
careful.
going on.
Okay, so confirm. Camo jacket, aviators, beret. Does anyone need medical or like additional ammo or anything like that?
I need a helicopter.
I could use a repack, but I'm probably good.
Yeah, okay. Let's get a bit of a rearm going once we get there, and then we're gonna head back into the AO. We'll grab another vehicle as well. I didn't catch that. Sorry, Jonah. You might be out of range.
Can you ask?
Alright, what ammo do people need? I believe he's still alive, or he wouldn't have told us he would have despawned by now. What ammo do people need? I'll get it up.
5.56. 150 max.
Alright, here's the generic ammo case. It should have everything in it.
Does this sound a little better?
Yep, you're coming in clear now.
Cool. I did an acre thing with the dart. I dealt with our little space issue. He ain't taking space in her compound anymore.
I see.
Hey, Jonah, do you happen to be back at the compound?
There's ammo here, by the way.
I'm 2 kilometers out now at this point.
The factory here doesn't have
Got a
enough budget
Dez
left for a
on
Pawnee, and when I rode in, I got shot down.
Alright, I'll circle back.
Thank you.
Alright, if you've got ammo, feel free to jump back into the Gorgon for us to head back in to try and find a dude.
Yeah, Dozer.
Yeah?
Anti-tank vehicle in town. I've got a daze on it, like a laze designator on him.
Alright, I'm gonna try and move the Gorgon to a position where it can use its anti-tank missiles, so keep an eye out for a laze or some sort of armor.
Yep.
I'll have to go around the side here.
Oh, I think I see it. Is it that, technical?
Yep.
Alright. Is it dumbfire or is it just...
Technical.
You might be able to lock on T, but it's also dumbfire.
Got it.
Way nice. Very nice, ladies and gentlemen. Good job.
I do see a bunch of people inside the compound down there.
It's a squad or two of infantry heading straight towards CHQ from Pipeline.
Alright, is everyone good to move back into town? Killer, have you got a way in?
I'm already like 200 meters in.
Okay, copy that. We'll move in a second.
Ready.
We need to move.
Not seeing anything through this fucking tree.
Hey, APC, jump.
God, it sounds hot in there. Things got really hot.
Yeah, there was a lot of guys. Rotating.
RPG.
That came through pretty poorly, but it sounded like
Two
a lot
guys
of-
on the second floor.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
That guy had aviators.
Gabby, I'll be waiting for you here.
Shit. Yeah, we're gonna roll up on that building and, yeah. There's a guy to our right as well, pouring around. Let's get into this compound and then we can, not evac. Get out of the vehicle, basically. Fuck this guy in particular.
I couldn't tell whether or not he had,
What? Still up?
Yeah, wait a second. We can disembark once we get around this corner, so we're a little bit safe, but there's still plenty of hostiles around.
yeah, there really are.
So I'll just stay in the turret and just kill shit until you'd have no more targets.
Oh.
Dismounting. One up.
Confirm guys on roofs just had shemags.
Wasn't sure. I could just see glasses.
Down. Look. West? I can't see him. I just hit Jador.
You might want to take cover
I'm
with
by
Hans.
the
I can't
friendly
get that guy.
technical. Over.
My apologies,
We've got
Jador.
hostiles northwest.
Are you shooting at me? Has the company logo.
Fog of War.
There's a guy to your north, Jador.
I see more across this fence I can't hit. If someone got him.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
I got one. Definitely had
Heavy
Guy
north.
ran past.
aviators, but didn't have camo jacket.
Heavy north. In the, like, grocery building with the windows. Understood.
Oh, yeah. We're looking for beret and aviators and camo jacket. Everything else is to deem hostile. I want to build a respawn in this little compound behind the Gorgon.
Jador good. Oh, Jador down. What the hell? How'd you make it?
What do you mean? How did I make it?
One over here?
Got a enemy coming in from northeast towards Gorgon.
What the hell?
Yeah, I got hit. I was going to build a respawn with the two guys behind the Gorgon.
Yeah, get it. Just cancel.
I don't know. There's a full squad northeast.
Copy that.
33.
Copy that, Jenna. Thank you.
I genuinely just thought that you were like an enemy. Just
We are currently just southeast of possible HQ marker, taking fire from lots of infantry contacts.
Sincerest apologies. No, I aimed at you, and like if I kept firing, I probably would have just knocked you. Negative.
I will.
Alright, now that we've killed the guys around me, I'm gonna try and build another respawn. Jonah, feel free to swap to like a support role, either through another helo like Scuff or through a like land-based armor.
Me and Scuff away ahead of you.
Are you?
Copy.
Are you on yelling, Tater? Like, did you tab back up for?
No, Max.
Yep.
Guys, I may have hostiles, like a lot of hostiles to our west. West, big squad.
I forgot that I'm on yelling.
Bringing the gun round.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I think for the most part.
Respawn going up 120 seconds.
Through the freaking walls. Oh, hello. Am I back up? Nope.
Negative.
If anyone can protect me on the ground floor, I'm building a respawn, and I'm not in the best cover. And there's hostiles over by J-Doors.
I'm down on the roof, and I can see you through the walls. These are the walls. These are the goddamn walls. Ever seen that club?
I did not hit a sip. I'm having a sip now.
Go due to previous plans.
That's normal. CJ just has to go.
Yeah.
Copy that. Respawn up in minute 20.
Oh my gosh,
Has anyone located anything that looks like a possible location for the bad dude?
I see shit, Nicole.
I'm leaving you up here. I'm gonna check on Doe.
Copy that.
You good, Doe?
That's a lot of shit.
I'm not that good. I got 55 seconds on respawn.
Oh yeah, you're not that good. Jesus.
The things I do for love.
Oh shoot! Hello, I'm back up. Now I'm up again. Hey!
Welcome back, Jiro.
I can't see anything though.
There's a lot of fire to the east.
Screen's
Copy
all
that.
fuzzy.
Feel free to potentially move east with the Gorgon saw and take someone else as a driver with you. Oh my god.
It was contact.
West, there's definitely a rocket of some description came from there.
I was just trying to put in some morphine.
Respawn's up in 20 seconds. Please protect me for 15 more seconds.
Oh,
Sorry.
Mine's messed up.
Jador, stay on Doe's.
5 seconds. And then I can die all I like. There we go. Respawn's up.
Yeah, immediately blocked my line of sight.
Got some heavy support in the air for you guys.
Copy. Thank you,
Get
Scott.
away from the door. I threw a grenade over there.
West. East.
DEFCON's down. I'm gonna look on him.
His limbs are still fucked, but head and chest are being stitched right now.
Oh jeez. I'm gonna take out that technical, or at least try to. Oh shoot.
I'm giving you some blood,
There's an
DEFCON.
HMG
It's
actually.
your very
Crap, they're
fatal.
firing at me.
If anyone's free to help with medical,
Flooded.
DEFCON's very bad in the base.
Oh wait. Oh shoot. Wait.
Stitching
is
The guy was a suppressed AK out there. What the heck?
that vehicle enemy?
Confirm, track vehicle enemy in front of the VIP house.
Whoa.
Stitching left
Trying
arm.
to extract him.
I got
Are
taken
you
out.
sure you're not firing at us?
More blood.
Yes, there's a vehicle.
Oh, I already
behind
pushed
the
more
door.
blood. He's got 1700.
I can't hit it.
Oh jeez.
Sounds real bad out there.
Checking pulse.
Oh shoot.
No heart rate, giving CPR.
I'm glad I'm unconscious and I can't hear what's happening around me.
Oh my
It's just
God,
really
there's
bad
so
time.
many enemies over
How
there.
the heck did the Taliban or whoever fighting
It's so
get
bad.
armor like this?
I am returned to
Anyone got a
Technicolor.
spare RPG I could
Still not heart rate.
use?
Hold fire on the vehicle.
What kind of rocket do you have? We could use that right now. Is there anyone in this thing?
Vehicles
No.
neutralized.
There's
Chicken
no one
pulse
else.
again.
The gun's fucked.
I'm on CPR.
Okay,
Yeah,
nice.
I know.
Defcon's
Don't fucking
all
blow it up.
stitched and getting blood, so just a matter of the blood going in, I guess.
Yep.
My mission.
Heart rate
is
33. Yes, that's just a
DozLive.
CPR.
Oh,
You did so good, Defcon. We got the respawn done.
hey guys, I have another patient for you.
Yep.
Fob marked as FOB bad times.
Drop
Crap,
him.
if I can release him.
Whenever
What's
you're ready.
happening?
It's all good. It's all good.
There we go.
So, Doze.
Alright, I'm gonna repack.
Yeah,
my
looking on
shit.
chest.
So, you
I'll
got
get
the
it.
respawn down, but right as you did, a whole squad of enemies came around that
You got
corner
him.
as
You
well as
got him.
an
You
army
got him.
tank.
Oh, cool. Good lord.
Defcon's down again.
They completely fucked my line of sight.
I'm done now.
What the fuck? Behind. Two. One more.
We're all down.
One
Yeah,
more. One more.
No.
Oh.
Last transmission of FOB bad times. Pretty much everyone's down. Mass case. Hostiles swarmed the building while we were doing medical. Why? Like here.
Gunshots.
Close the door.
Can't close the door.
Did anybody realize that we have contacts on top of the building that we're medicing?
Yeah, I'm clearing it.
He's out on the patio.
Just reaching your hand out. Please.
Help me. I beg of you.
Probably need
Pushing another
carbon
1,000.
check. Yep.
Oh, hi,
I have an
Defcon.
HMG right next
Yeah,
to
I've
us,
been
by
working
the
on
way.
you the whole time.
Oh my
I
god.
like the
Yeah, you'd be dead if Defcon wasn't.
That's cool.
I came in here and got rid of the problem,
Oh yeah.
but only after dying.
Okay, you
That
look
one
good.
could
I'll
hit
check in
it
pulse.
with
People in here.
Yeah, just hold.
So I could definitely request
Good heart rate.
medical.
Gonna give you Pepsi.
Hoping I
Supplies.
wake up so I can run the corner and shoot it.
Should just be that last leg now. I'll work on last leg.
Where are you, killer?
Near the market.
I believe I got the HMG.
Why does this feel like Black Hawk Down?
Because it's going exceptionally well.
I hate Bakara Market. I hate Bakara Market.
You can't
We won't
leave
need
Doze.
plates. We'll be in and out in no time at all.
Chicken Jitto's
I
pulse
don't have
again.
any plates in my
Should be good. You're just getting blood now, Jitto. You should just need time.
Sounds good.
Oh, it's a fucking bloodbath in here.
It is.
Alright, so I got lost in all the medical and murder. What's the current status? How's everyone doing? Have we located the HVT at all?
Gorgon's gun is down.
Put her up.
Copy that. Alright, mark buildings with dots. Split up, gang, and search for clues.
Going back to the eastern front.
Remember, if you see guy with beret, camo jacket, and aviators, that's our man. Do not kill. Try and take a less lethal route. Got civilians north of FOB bad times.
Guy in the freaking HMG. There's a guy in the freaking HMG in the freaking civilian market. Oh, crap.
Found another HMG here.
many HMGs do these people need?
I'm taking this HMG back to base.
How are we dealing with civvies?
Let him be.
Deal with them.
Let them. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found a potentially conspicuous building.
Copy. Feel free to mark it.
Crap. Come on. Give me
The possible HQ marking.
You need to evacuate.
Copy. Can you delete the old possible HQ marking? Or is it the same one?
I think it's the same one. There was a guy in there.
Sir, you need to leave. Ah, dang it. I think he's glitched. I wish there was an arsenal here so I could get some cable ties.
Completely unrelated, but I just took another random Iraqi man as a prisoner.
Never leave house without them. Cable ties, not Iraqi man.
Supposedly to human shields.
Okay, apart from the turret, this BMT2 Stalker is fine, so we can use that as another X-Trait vehicle.
I hear some
Yeah, apart from the turret, the trait vehicle's fine. Next to respawn. This thing's totally fine. We can use it to X-Trait.
I hear some muscle meat in the AT&T building.
What are your helicopter eyes see, Scuff?
Just some dudes running out towards your direction from across town. They are not whole dudes anymore.
Load them up in this Scuff.
There's not enough to load up anymore, but they were not the VIP, so they don't matter.
Copy. I meant saw. I don't know why I said Scuff.
There you go.
It's because you're a goober, Dozer.
Thank you.
Loaded in.
Copy. Yeah, the Stalker driving around with slat armor is me. It doesn't have a gun, but it's still mobile. We can use it for HVT. Because at least it'll hopefully take an RPG. Yeah. Time to go mobile. It should hopefully take at least an RPG or two with the slit armor, I would hope.
So what are you guys to the back left of the Gorgon? Just off the side of the road? Yep, that's a friendly waggle.
Dozer, update on the eastern side.
Copy.
Got two things.
Copy that, where are you?
I'm on the eastern side, but you wanna know what I found?
What'd you find?
Fuck and all.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
So I'll just keep you updated.
Where are you? Because I can hear gunshots, like, near me.
You're on the opposite side from me right now. Not on the western side of the compound. Hello.
Hello.
I'm not sure where that, like, lone gunman is.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was hearing. Killer, have you checked this two-story here?
No, but I found him.
There's a Iraqi man on this gun here. It's out of ammo.
I might have done something.
You had every opportunity not to shoot him in the head.
Oh, we're good. We're good. Not the guy. I knew he wasn't the guy. I knew it in my bones. Hey, Jitter.
Be aware we've got a man of
Jitter grenade!
Hey, he's dead.
Jitter, what are you fighting?
A dead man on an HMG. I was here with Sword. We found a man with an HMG. We thought he was out of ammo, and he was not. Well, I mean, he loaded some bullets and then got out, and I shot him. One tapped him.
I was across the street.
Gotcha.
And I just watched a fucking grenade roll by them.
There's another Western 2-story next to me.
Hold on, I'm gonna ask Private all you back over here if he knows where the VIP is.
Yeah, just
Peter, are you
into the
engaged over
house.
there?
No, I'm fine.
Hearing just, like, random
Don't forget to
shots.
mark buildings with a dot in side channel if you've searched it, just so we don't have to like search the same house multiple times.
I found him. He shot me and he's dead. Unfortunately.
Lead him out. Where are you at?
Found
Double check he's not.
bandaging him.
Yeah, double check. Where are you roughly?
We found him.
Think you can heal him up?
Can you mark him, kill?
Well, you want me to mark the dead body?
No, if you can confirm he's definitely dead and can't be medical, then that's it, I guess.
So was the person that ate shit just to the north here not one of our guys?
He's dead.
Alright, if he's dead, we can clear out, and maybe Kajman, if you can land, we can jump in with you, Scuff.
Yeah, it's confirmed.
It sounds like we're going to be extracting the base. Can you confirm mission? We believe we found the target. He's dead, unfortunately.
Good copy. Store the cash and RTB.
Copy that. Anyone who's got a... Yeah, I'll find out if they got dip blocks. Anyone who has dip blocks, destroy the cache.
Missiles and 80 AT
working on it.
40
Inside the vehicle.
I'm working on it right now.
Alright, if you don't have explosives, head to the Kajman for extract. Jonah, we're going to be pulling out of here soon.
Yeah, I'm with Scuff.
Oh, copy that.
Bitch ton of HE and a little bit of AT in the helicopter if we need it.
I'm putting down
Copy,
a
copy.
shipment of
It sounds like they're
Been
being...
having some point in the sky.
I'm glad. Hello,
Jonah,
folks.
How many people did you kill before you got in the helicopter?
Oh god, I don't even know. Probably I'd say like 10 people. At
It's
most.
up to 30. It's up to 32 now.
Yeah.
So yeah, just to repeat, head to the big orange helicopters to the southwest if you're done placing explosives. It's a kind of hard helicopter to miss.
It is violently orange.
I mean,
It's
light
like-
up another one.
I
think
just
that's
cannot.
close topic.
I'm so mad at myself for executing him.
Hey, Doz,
I'm
I'm
at
good
it
to go.
too, yeah.
I've got some stuff I need to do.
Is,
Yeah, you're good, buddy. Thank you for coming. Hope you had fun.
yeah, everyone.
Have a good day.
Do we have a... No, we don't have Killer.
Nope, there goes Killer.
Yeah, you're good to block Killer when you're free.
Well, time
We'll send everything we have.
Oh, okay, we'll get in the... Let's fucking go.
I would have used my flash grenades if he was
Yeah,
there.
like 10 seconds. Don't fucking leave me. Go. Go!
Spin around, Scuff.
I feel bad for executing him because we could have taken him alive.
It's beautiful. Good work, everyone. RTB.
You're gonna have to talk on radio. I can barely hear you.
I just said good work, everyone. RTB.
I can barely hear you. I'm sorry. Good shots.
I said we're going to go back to base. I'm proud of you.
Y'all say something?
I won't give him credit where credit is due. That friggin' like Marco.
Come on, we're rolling back to base now.
Oh hell yeah, rush from bit.
Yeah, this is hell
I can
taking.
take a shot all the way out to base. Let's see. See how close that explosion is when we get there.
Do you think we could have taken him alive? I think I could have taken him alive.
Yeah, it's a tricky one.
Yeah.
He shot, he had
I
it coming.
just saw him and like, oh crap, he's got a gun, shoot him.
Yeah, the same thing happened with the first the first camp. Is like a guy with a gun and thermals, kill him. It's hard to take stuff alive sometimes. It's still mission objective complete. We just would have got more intel, so it's not the end of the world.
Yeah. I mean, at least we got a guy in with a baseball cap.
I shot him.
Oh. We're executing prisoners now?
I heard he was useless and I just, killed him.
It's not an execution, it's waste disposal.
Yeah, true.
Hey Scuff, you should dump every missile in that field up ahead.
What, this field?
Yeah, just any of them really.
Single fire.
Just this valley can go to hell.
Are we the baddies?
Nah. No.
I agree with you.
We're turning over the soil for free. We're technically farmers.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that tree's pretty close. Scuff!
A fire incident.
I thought our runners were gonna get clipped by that fucking tree for a second. We would have been having a very adventurous
If we were
fall.
gonna get caught by trees, it would look like this.
No, I've never thought to ask this, but what do these green and red circles mean?
Okay,
What?
red circles.
Where?
Oh, like on the map?
Yeah, on the map.
They're like areas of interest where the insurgents are. Red circles are allied.
There's a lot of places of interest on the
Yep.
map.
It's a mission style.
Now I know what it
Flip
feels
control.
like to be an American in 2004.
I don't see where my missile landed, so I think I missed a little bit from 10.5 kilometers with a dumbfire rocket.
Incredible. Lol, Lamau. My seat. If you're saying it, I can't hear you, Scuff.
No, I'm not saying anything. I'm just
Oh, okay.
standing here.
Realize.
Look in your backpack.
Alright, is everyone home safe?
Yep.
Alright, debrief time.
All right. Congratulations. You're able to take out the camps. Although CSAT would have liked to have them alive to procure more intel as to whereabouts of other camps. It is unfortunate fact that they got shot. So
Yeah. At least
Or
I
maybe
killed one of them.
CSAT should have paid us more.
they would have.
Well,
Damn it.
they had a gun, so
Yeah,
What
maybe
were we
don't
meant
give
to
them a gun
do?
next time. Or give them a morale system.
Make him
But I found
sexier.
like a little mod that doesn't require the new CDLC that has morale.
Anyway, we'll keep it relatively short with the PTS because we had the big one at the start of the op. So, starting with going the other way around, Jonah.
Unfortunately, I couldn't. I didn't find the VIP, so I can shoot him myself. But other than that, good up.
Nice. Thank you for being flexible with all the swapping around of vehicles and stuff and jobs. You and Scuff did well today with that, so appreciate it. Moving past Killer, doesn't have any PTS. DEFCON.
I've reported us all to the Hague. Good luck to all of you. Goodbye.
God damn it! No, I have to ban you too.
Jitter.
Good fun today. Thanks for running the op. I'm glad to be back in the groove.
Nice. Yeah, it's good to be back. Scuff.
You're in my seat. Give it to me. Give.
Alright, and Jador. Slash Hans.
Brief chair dozer.
I think we need to be more organized, because that when we were on the second compound, we should have stuck to my plan personally, because when we went in there, it was just complete chaos. And don't get me started on when we were trying to get that second respawn up.
Well, I'll be honest. I'll be honest. You don't exactly help not contribute to that chaos a little bit. You are very chaotic with wanting to do weird stuff that's outside of kind of your role. So if you want some brutal, constructive feedback, stick with the team, do what you're told, and that'll help the chaos minimize.
Well, I mean, if we should, I mean, there is a military tactic to like stick to the walls.
Yeah,
I think we could have done that, but you know,
I agree.
I mean, I get with we're not an extremely milsome op in the multiple unit, and we don't really have a lot of people here.
Yeah, we definitely lost a few people towards the end there with just timing and real life stuff. But yeah, I think you're right. I think a more cohesive, clear plan would be good, but it doesn't make it easy if everyone's kind of off doing their own disparate stuff. And we also had a mass CAS, which doesn't help. Like, that's not anyone's fault. It just is what it is. We kind of ran out of security on the people doing medical, and then by the time we realized we were getting overwhelmed, it was a little too late. So yeah, I get it.
I would have helped out during that brief chaos with the respawn, but I was down, so I couldn't really help except look through the walls.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty much everyone, I think, at that stage as well. So it was a little bit limited, like how much help could be given anyway when everyone's done. Scuff. So do you have another point, sorry, first?
Yeah, maybe don't give the HVT weapons, because our instinct is to just shoot people with guns. Civvies, we don't shoot immediately unless they anger us.
Well,
So-
in a real-life military situation, they would probably have a gun.
Yeah, but this is Arma.
And counterpoint trigger discipline.
Yeah, we can also shoot them in the leg with like a pistol, so they go uncon and we can like capture them.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah, we can avoid lethal by just trying to like knock them out without like pushing them over that damage threshold. So try to avoid like the head and chest.
If you have the if you have a flashbang, you can throw one in there, and AI are stunned for a little bit, and you can take that chance to cup them.
Yeah,
sometimes works.
There's a couple of different options.
It doesn't work a lot of the time.
It always worked for me, but I digress.
I will look at the repair scripting time as well, because apparently that was wackadoo. So I will re-look at server settings before next up.
Me crying, had to put down more, replace server settings again on the files.
Yeah, sorry. It'll just be the mission files this time, though. It won't be like everything.
I don't even use the mission file ones anymore. I just have the server override everything.
Well, I do that anyway manually because I don't know how well the CBA settings file takes these days with faster. So I manually just go in and like load it to the bank anyway. But yeah, just in case. Scuff, did you have anything?
I already had my PTS. You were in my chair, and that was my PTS.
Oh, okay, I see. Lol. No, me first, then Lolly. I had a good time. Yeah, I think that there's a little bit of just like rustiness from us being outside of ops for so long. Obviously, thank you all for the feedback and the extra time at the start of the op. We'll definitely take that into account when planning stuff. And yeah, just I guess watch the space for changes and stuff. Do make sure you keep an eye on pings though. because like there is important shit like no mod lists and feedback required for stuff, and announcements. So yeah, like I appreciate you muting the server if it gets annoying, but there's not that many. It's like 1 a week at most normally, maybe like 2, including like the attendance spot. Yeah, that's it. Lolly.
Everything went as Armor can get on my end, so that's fine. You can't see my hand right now, but picture my index finger thumb right about touching. That's how close I was to like RC and the commander and making a run for it when you guys kept passing them like 30 times.
Lamau.
And he would have escaped. Oh yeah, fucking. I was a little weirded out with the mortars shooting at their own guys for a bit.
There were some like blue 4 markers in that town. Did you have like any blue 4 just AI anywhere mixed in there for story reasons, or
no?
Was that at the start of the push in?
Yeah, it was while it was probably them tracking Killer and Defcon. And then just lost them and start firing randomly or something. I don't know.
Some of the mortars were landing pretty close to me, so.
Huh?
Some of the mortars. Fuck, am I on whispering? No. Some of the mortars were landing pretty close to me, so. I don't know.
From my UAV perspective, it was just like the entire town was fucking being besieged by their own fucking motors. It was great. But it was something funny to see.
I will say one last point that I just noticed that you've just reminded me of. We can afford to slow down a little bit. Like, we can afford to, like, fortify a building, pull security, take our time with medical, be a little bit more methodical with clearing. Like, it's been very chaotic last few ops of just, like, rushing and barely, like, marking the map. So, yeah, just take our time, because we've got a budget for around 2 hours for ops. And, like, I don't think we've even hit that budget even now, even with the big chat at the start.
No, we're still about 20 minutes off.
Yeah, so like we can definitely slow down with the clearing out. And again, reminder, I have to keep saying it, but like mark buildings you've cleared with a dot inside channel. You just double click the map on the building you just searched, and it's that easy. Makes it very easy to tell if you've checked the building or not.
Yeah, I marked the building I cleared with a dot. It's a pile of rubble now. That's clear.
Thank you, Scott. Very cool.
Welcome.
Sorry, Lolly, do you have anything else?
I did like that some of my evil spots with the 50 cal worked.
Dude, lick my fucking nuts, dude.
I watched that one, Killer.
No reason why there should be an emplacement there. Serves no tactical advantage. Lolly's like, yeah,
which one was it?
The one just out in the open next to a building.
Oh, was it like within the building? Kind of was like a little mini compound inside that building.
Well, there was the building that everybody was like trying to do medical in right next to our respawn tent. On the other side of that one building north, there was just a fucking like the low to the ground HMG emplacements, not the standing ones.
Yeah.
Just out in the fucking open near the back of a building, looking down a corridor that I ran through.
I may have shot him.
Yeah, you said it served no tactical purpose. However, judging by what just happened, it did its job.
Yeah,
judging by your reaction,
that's why I wasn't worried. I'm like, that's just the side of a building. There's no reason why there'd be a fucking MG there.
The perfect ambush. They never, no one would expect it.
Govey Lolly's fucking Discord about me of having zero historical strategic knowledge, so even his enemies are confused.
Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. It's good to have you back. I hope it's cool to go back to a TRU op after a big hiatus. And yeah, if you do have more suggestions or ideas, feel free to put them in the text channels of the Discord. And if you have any friends or people that you consider that might be interested, let them know. If anyone does want to help me with recruitment, that would be great as well. Anyway, that's it for today.
Are we doing Mothership?
Maybe.
Guff.
Oh, jeez.
I actually can't make it today.
You can't make it?
I can.
Oh, you can make it. Okay, we probably should then.
Jonah?
Hey,
you know what?
Ollie,
Gonna DC that motherfucker.
do you happen to know where the rocket I popped off like 10.5 kilometers away from base ended up? Because I
Are you able
shot
to
it
make it?
around here
Maybe.
somewhere.
No, because I wasn't looking.
I'd like you to be able
Yeah.
to make it.
Perhaps.
All right, Jonah. What if I?
Jeez.
What?
What just happened?
I don't even know what happened. I got
That
it.
thing just
Fucking-
exploded.
I wish I hadn't stopped my recording because that was goofy as all hell. Just did a
Damn it, I was turned away. What happened?
The driver's seat.
The
fucking-
helicopter
oh my God.
like fucking bounced as soon as Jonah got into it, and it just like leapfrogged over to the Hesco and then blew up.
Very cool.
Well, I think it's because of one of
I was cooking off. There's barely
those-
any
oh,
animation.
those
ammo in it.
those things because
That's
that's
what the cook
what's
off
over.
is so slow.
I don't even
No
know.
one already stopped.
The helipad lights?
Yes.
Yeah, he
Well,
knocked that
one
one
of-
over.
Yeah, I think this one got knocked over, but I don't know what caused the initial just boing.
It's because Jonah's not a pilot.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why is he
like-
flying?
It's like fucking Mac v Sog when you try to get in a
That's it.
helicopter
I'm
when
going
you're
dark.
when you're not a pilot, and it just kicks you out immediately.
What the heck is
Oh
that?
shit! I'm gonna go dark too.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed the stream, and that's it for today. And I will
Channel
catch
user
you
joined your
another
channel.
time, perhaps.
User joined your channel. From your channel.
Farewell.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Certified Arma moment.